Karma brand station. Psst, we bought that action. The place for the realest conversations.
I appreciate United Garden Homes for stopping through with a check for $2,000.
Yes.
Some people came through anonymously.
Yes.
Dropped off money. The family has received those funds. And whatever you can do, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot.
The movement continues.
Did you ever think that you would be in this position right now where your daughter would have some way lose her life?
I didn't want to believe it. All the times I called, sometimes the phone would ring and ring and ring for days. I didn't want to know that she had successfully committed suicide.
What are some of the conditions in the jail that got people upset, like the living conditions on a day-to-day basis?
We'll come out our cell at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll get food and we'll get medication. So that shortens the time. Out of those 2 hours, we'll probably get an hour out, and then we'll have to lock back down. And by lock back down, I mean we staying in our cell. We get fed in our cell. We don't come out our cell at all, and that's pretty much the biggest problem. Like, they simply say that they're short-staffed, but that's not enough because they knew that they were going to be short-staffed. Like, this has been a problem for over 2 years now.
The marathon continues.
There's never been a better time to make change in the city of Milwaukee, starting with the youth. And we talked about the housing. Willie Hines, y'all boy Willie Hines, and they trying to change the leadership over there. We got our hands full, and it's not the time. But we got attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines right now, calling from the courthouse. How you doing, attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Hey, what's going on, Tory? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Joining me on the line, Dr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson?
Peace and Pan-Africanism, good brother Black Power to all my brothers and sisters in Milwaukee, Kenosha, Green Bay, Racine, and across the state of Wisconsin.
Yo, peace, King. I'm going to stand with you and walk with you, brother.
God bless you.
Because I think it's an important thing, what you're doing, and you need to have the support of the community. Regardless if we live in these areas or not, it all affects us in one way or shape or form.
It's time for that action and all the smoke. This is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association award-winning Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Yam, pam, jam.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, wow.
Man, best show in the world, bro. You got the best show in the world. Hope you know that, man.
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Speak up to you both. Thank you so much. Tory, you spoke to my kids. Liz, you did too. But you spoke to my kids, and when I tell you both that they was talking about what we did earlier that morning all day, that's literally what they was doing. They was talking about it all day. My son was just hollering, awesome. Where's Tory? Like,
tell Tony, all aboard. It's okay to jump on the love train.
I'm not jumping on the love train.
We might got a couple seats left. left.
Listen, he ain't going to be, Jordan Love will not be the starter in 5 years.
Trash. That's a trash.
That's just my take.
Now you're trying to string it out.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Well, I'll need some apologies from the staff of 101.7.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I think the
Well,
line's messing up. Hey, Eddie. Oh, I guess something happened with Eddie.
Hush up, boy.
And they have an agenda. And the agenda is a satanic one. I don't know why people don't talk about it. You can't talk.
Yo! That's just empty.
I wanted to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cups. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm.
Now, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. We ready. 1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. And I'm here for the action.
And none but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to all my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The marathon continues.
The movement continues.
How you doing, DJ Brother Z?
It's Taco Tuesday.
And how y'all doing out there in Radio Land? Truth Nation. Thank you for joining me this Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. We got another powerful conversation for you today. So I'm gonna need y'all to open up your earths, okay? Now, I've been watching something that's been going on, and I want to get right into the show today. I want to get right into the show because I'm going to tell you, now that the election is over with, we got to get back to what's going on right here in our city. And I'm starting to see similarities between what's going on in our city and what's going on across the United States. And especially when it comes to black communities, you know, we want progress. We want tangible outcomes. At least I do. That's what people call me for. They want a tangible outcome. They don't want me to tell them I'm going to call them back next week or, you know, get on my schedule. They don't even think I got a schedule, DJ Brother Z. They calling me. I'm never off the clock. I'm never off the clock. I don't even have a clock. I don't even wear a watch. The only watch I got is this phone. And then when I come in here, I look up there and I see that it's a clock up there. But I'm basically prepared for the randomness of my community. This is what I do. I'm an advocate. I'm a result-based advocate. You got some ghost advocates out here? Ghost advocates of Wisconsin. Nobody don't know where they at when the emergency break out. Nobody don't know where the organizations at. Ghost advocates is out here too. It's a lot of ghost advocates. But what I'm saying is now in 2024, we need to get back to it because we still got some time left in this year. A couple more months left. And now that the election is over with, we got to get back refocused. It's a housing crisis going on right here in the city of Milwaukee. NPS is a mess right here in your own hometown. Economics, we got to get back to it. Don't go back inside. I'm telling you, Truth Nation, don't go back inside the house. Stay outside because it's a lot of work to do, and we got a couple crises going on. Somebody was like, Tory, you know, what do you think we got to do moving forward? I said, look, we got to save our streets. We got to save our streets. We got to send out the SOS. We got to issue with the housing authority. We recently got some new board members. The Common Council then got some new board members on there. But the people like Willie Hines, you know, the people that's leading the charge over there, they still there. You know, I guess the new board members' task is to review. They always trying to review something. They always, you know, when they want to stretch it out. They always got, we're going to look into it, you know, when it's black. We going to look at the data. When it's black, you know what I mean? Stretching it out. when it's outright egregious what's going on. We're going to do an investigation. We still don't know where the money at. We still don't know if they got the paperwork done for NPS. And now we got the recreational people, the referees, the coaches, the people that's doing the basketball. They ain't getting a check. They can't even get a check. Crisis. We still got a lead poisoning crisis. All the lead laterals ain't up in the hood. This been going on for a long time. Now during this election, they didn't came through talking about the lead. Joe Biden talking about he got the plan, the infrastructure plan to get rid of the lead laterals. But I've been saying they should have been did it. They said 20 years and they tried to get it down to 10. But this is mostly in the hood, in the black community. I read one statistic that said that the city of Milwaukee got more kids lead poison than Flint, Michigan. But some of the people here misguided. They don't know. They put truckloads of water in the semi-truck and drove past the kids that was lead poison here that need the water and took it to Flint, Michigan. And not to say that, they shouldn't have done that, but I ain't seen no trucks coming here trying to give water. We had to protest to bring attention to the lead poisoning that's going on in the city of Milwaukee. So we got to get back on it, Truth Nation. We got to start challenging the leadership, Truth Nation. If y'all wondering what to do, look outside. Look outside. Because it's plenty. It's plenty. I got so many people calling for me that I got to take the worst of the worst, DJ Brother Z. I got to get the worst of the worst. Mostly death, missing, human trafficking, homicide. I got to take the worst of the worst right now. There's so many people trying to get to me to help. So I'm telling you, if you voted, no matter who you voted for, and you wanted things to change, you can still be that change. Because this is what I understand. If we got the same people that's mismanaging the money, it don't matter who the president, if the money coming to the same people. And these people so mad that it didn't go their way. Now when the money come, they really not gonna do nothing. It's gonna get worse because they ain't gonna do nothing. Our communities is bad due to mismanagement. It's bad because the people that's getting the money giving it out to their buddies. It don't matter if it was Kamala Harris or Trump, because the local elections is so important, and those are the elections that affect us. The local elections. So if they mismanaging the money before you can get some results, it don't matter who running the government, because it got to go through them to hit the streets. Now think about that. And they gonna make sure nothing hit the streets now. We don't even know where the money at now. But they gonna make it so bad that next time y'all go vote, they're gonna say, look, it's the Trump administration that did this. That's what's gonna happen. They so mad that they didn't get what they want, that it flipped red, that now they already ain't calling folks back. They already running the community into the ground. It's already as bad as it's gonna get. Y'all trying to make it seem like it's gonna get worse? It's already worse. Look at the numbers. Look at the statistics. It's already bad. You already living. They got you so focused on what's going on down the street that you ain't even seeing what's going on in your own house, in your own neighborhood, in your own schools, and down at the city hall. They got you looking across the street. These the folks that's messing it up. It's enough money coming in. It's enough money coming in. It's being mismanaged. And we've been knowing this. So I don't think it matters who at the top. Because when the money work its way down, they gonna stuff their pockets with it. And Milwaukee is a Democratic stronghold. It's a Democratic stronghold, and the Democrats is making decisions on our everyday lives, and them and they buddies making out like a fat rat. Them and they buddies. And so if Trump, especially when Trump come through, y'all think it's bad now. It's gonna hit the same people that's messing up now. It ain't like since Trump in office, the local elections don't change. The common council don't change. The people that's running NPS don't change. And look at what they doing with the money. We don't even know. We don't even know. And we think the boogeyman down the street. When the boogeyman right in front of your face and you smiling and taking pictures with the boogeyman. You listening to the people that told you to get out here and take the shot. Okay. All right. Don't let me bust that open. You seeing the outcomes from that? These the same people that told you the Black Lives Matter was for black people. Had y'all out here crying, thinking y'all was going to get something, when really they was misdirecting the energy to other causes. That's what happened. I said it back then. I'm ahead of the curve. I ain't got to wait. I told y'all what was going to happen, and y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all fell for the $1 billion marketing strategy with the campaign, with the Kamala Harris campaign. Now they busting it down. Now they breaking it down to how much money Oprah got. Harpo Productions, $1 million. So was the endorsement legit? You give Tory Lowe $1 million. I may not take it. I may not take it. I've been offered a lot of money to do a lot of things, and I never took it. So that's all I'm saying. I may not take it, but I'm going to take a couple days to talk to my family about it. But some folks, like Steve Harvey said, it's the money game. It's the money game. That's what he said. Take the money. This is some people playing the money game on you, but they talking to you like they got your best interests. And if that's how they getting by, hey, God bless you. Now, you the one that got to understand who you getting your information from. Somebody that's willing to go all the way out for your best interest, or somebody that's willing to go all the way out for their best interest. You got to make that decision. That's not for me to decide what information you trying to take. But just know it's a difference between somebody getting paid to tell you something and somebody that's doing it because they want to see you get the best outcome. Now, you got to make that decision on your life. But these are the same people every time. Every time the money come through, they waiting for the next batch of money to come. All them celebrities, now they got to give out that campaign finance report. They got to give it up now. They say she $20 million in debt. But the money that she spent goes to show how she feel about you and how they think and believe that they can get you under control. That's all I'm saying. All you got to do is do the real work. Look, let me tell you something, and this is true. When you help somebody, it spread like wildfire. You ain't got to convince nobody. Because the person that got the help going to go tell folks, and word of mouth going to spread. How you think, folks, if y'all read the Bible, they didn't have Twitter. They didn't have Facebook. They didn't have Instagram. Why you think those folks was waiting for Jesus to come in the Bible and didn't have no street lights or nothing? Word of mouth. Word of mouth spread fast, good or bad, depending on what's being spread. It worked both ways. But I'm specifically talking about help. When you start helping folks, everybody know. Everybody, hey, that's the one that did such and such. They gonna tell it. You don't have to pay nobody. You don't gotta endorse nobody if you really helping folks. They gonna find you. So anytime somebody have to pay somebody to say something, they may not genuinely believe in what's coming out their mouth because their mouth is for rent. Their mouth is for sale. And whoever give me the check, that's what I'm going to say. Now, does that work out to your best interest? I don't know. But this campaign money that was spent goes to show mismanagement and not being properly informed on how to reach the people you're trying to reach. And this is all the way, it happens in the NPS, it's on the local level, it's happening in city government. It's happening up and down the scale, from the federal to the local, to the streets. So we got work to do. We got a lot of work to do. Hey, look, when we come back, y'all, look, I want to hear how much was spent and who it went to. I want to know. I'm interested. I heard a few names, Oprah, Eminem. A lot of these big-name entertainers walked away with a lot of millions of dollars from that campaign. But it didn't work. I guess next time they're going to try to holler at the people that's on the ground. Maybe they'll get a better outcome because those people might know exactly where to put the money and the energy. But when we come back, we're going to talk about this campaign financing thing that's going on. Billions of dollars spent. Who got some money? Who got the money? Hey, look, when we come back, we're going to have more conversation, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
And that's Tory Lowe, bringing you all the action and all the smoke. Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Need a way to hype up your day?
Curly Q, you are a valued listener. You are on our YouTube message board every morning. You are constantly commenting.
What would you do with $5,000?
I have a daughter that is a senior. She voted for the first time yesterday, and so we're planning for college. So this money is going to go to her.
Stay tuned into 1017 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, Gruber Law Offices and The Truth have raised the stakes for this year. The One Call, That's All Gruber Cash giveaway is now a 5K giveaway. Yes, you heard it right. $5,000 giveaway. Every weekday on 1017 The Truth, you will have the chance to be entered to win the 5K giveaway. Listen to The Truth for the One Call, That's All cue to call for your chance to win $5,000. Gruber Law Offices, One Call, That's All. Visit 1017thetruth.com for official contest rules.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With limited incomes not keeping up with the lingering effects of inflation, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Registration is now open for Greater Milwaukee Urban League's Microsoft Certification course. Classes start Monday, November 11th, 2024 through Friday, January 10th, 2025. Join them Mondays and Wednesdays from 9:30 a to 11:30 a with practice times available on Fridays from 9:30 a to 11:30 a. Earn your Microsoft certificate in PowerPoint, Word, and Excel, all with an in-person instructor. Work at your own pace and add new skills to your resume. For more information, visit tmul.org. Hurry, space is limited.
At Gruber Law Offices, we take great pride in helping those who have trusted us after a serious accident. Our team has the knowledge, resources, and experience to get you the results you deserve. Don't wait to get the help you need. Make the right call. Call Gruber Law Offices today. Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
You are listening to the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Yeah. Money on my mind, 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 money on my mind. That's right. Money on my mind, so money is all I think of. That's right. Money on my mind, 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 so money is all I think of. Stepping at the
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Hey, look, we gotta come back to this Kamala Harris campaign. They said she in massive debt, like $20 million. After raising $1 billion, damn, they saying it's an epic disaster. They saying that she spent all the money on production, I guess, entertainers and influencers. I guess a large part of the budget went to that. But we got some audio on a discussion that took place on Fox News about what happened with the money. Let's listen.
Vice President Kamala Harris raked in $1 billion in campaign donations, and now it's all gone, evaporated, and she's in debt. But the question is how? Well, her campaign reportedly shelled out $1 million to Oprah Winfrey's Harpo Productions.
Oh, wow.
Another $15 million for other event productions, and that included the star-studded Election Eve concerts across all 7 swing states that featured Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, John Legend, among others, and 6 figures to reportedly build the fake set for her interview on the Call Her Daddy podcast.
Oh, wow.
A worthy investment. And it could have gone on for free. She could have gone on Joe Rogan for free. That's what Trump did. He got earned media. Millions more went to social media influencers, and one vendor used to recruit stars to the Harris campaign was given over $3.9 million, and none of it paid off.
Hey.
The truth is, this is just an epic disaster. This is a $1 billion disaster. Jen O'Malley Dillon promised all of us that Harris would win. She even put videos out saying that Harris would win. I believed her. My donors believed her. And so they wrote massive checks. I feel like a lot of us were misled.
Cheryl, I saw you in the hall, and you said you did voluminous research on this.
My head is full
All
of
right,
this.
DJ Brother Z. You know, I'm going to tell you this. You know, a lot of people, if y'all got some of that money, salute that Kamala Harris money, because it was out there for you to get. It was out there for you to get. Because I'll say this. If you didn't pay no bills and you was out here, you wasn't hustling right. You weren't hustling right. Because if you was a hustler, you got some of that Kamala Harris money. Because she knew that you didn't understand who she was, but she knew that check. You was gonna take that check to the bank, and you got to get out here and work for her. I guess she had people working for her, because that's what that is. A lot of it wasn't genuine. A lot of it was not genuine. All of that hype, all of that, get out and vote. And look, I'm going to tell you this. When I say yesterday I said something, and I guess I got to be clear because some people need, I guess, me to be extra clear, and I try to be. But when I say I didn't hear her say or apologize to black men, when I say I didn't hear no thank you, I mean to the black men. Because when they thanked everybody, I went back to see because somebody said that they heard an apology. Or not an apology, but a thank you. And so they group us in, they group us all in to the thank you. Hey, thank everybody for supporting and coming out and voting and all of that. But why did they specifically target black men? We need a specific thank you because black men voted at a higher rate than any other male for Kamala Harris. And I don't see that thank you to black men after they bash black men. Sent Obama out to bash black men and women bashing black men, and they still doing it. I'm looking on the internet, and there's people still saying that they lost the race because black men X, Y, and Z because they put out that narrative. But really, if you look at the numbers, black men voted at a higher percentage than any other male in the country for her. I didn't vote for her. I voted for Donald J. Trump. I'm a part of the 21% that flipped Wisconsin. We on the winning side, but at the same time, I got to look and see that the demonization of the black man continues. It continues. I think if you're going to single out black men, you singled them out during the election, well, why don't you single them out and thank them? That's all I'm saying. But some of y'all so used to getting treated like crap that y'all missed it. Y'all still ain't got to thank you. It's never good enough. It's never good enough. Y'all ain't gonna never be good enough to, Well, I thank you. I thank y'all for coming out. I thank y'all for using y'all vote, no matter who you voted for. All that targeting black people, black men during these elections, people are starting to see that that's weak. Do something. Do something. If you want the majority of the people to vote on your side, come with receipts. But they came with the check. A lot of y'all got a false, they see that y'all get out here for these entertainers and y'all turn up and they was hoping to translate that into the polls. But really, when it's voting, it's community, and all some of us want is for the money to be used right to create the resources so we can live in these neighborhoods and raise our families and do what we got to do in these neighborhoods. And when that ain't happening, and you can't explain why the left is dominant in the black community, but yet we ain't got no tangible outcomes, you're going to have a problem. You can't buy the vote. Yeah, some people got excited, and I hope y'all cherish those celebrity pictures y'all took with all the celebrities. I hope y'all put that on the wall and tell your future family members, hey, look who I met. If that's the case. But we want outcomes now. It's a new group out here that wants tangible results. And like I said, like I told y'all, if y'all keep allowing them to give you nothing in return for your vote, don't get mad. And the local elections is where we got to start. The local elections is where, even if it don't matter who the president, if they mismanaging the money, if they mismanaging what's going to the residents. So that's going to always be a problem. But look, when we come back, we're going to have a Pop Culture Report, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, at 1017thetruth.com.
Saving energy and money is easier than you think. Here are 2 simple things you can do to reduce your energy use and lower your energy bill. Use thermal curtains to reduce each room's energy loss by up to 25%, and make sure vents aren't blocked by furniture or rugs to improve airflow and comfort. Simple, smart savings. Get more energy-saving tips at WeEnergies.com. What's poppin', Truth Nation? It's your girl, Noni Juice, here from my friends at Steinhafels. And there is nothing better than a great night's sleep on a Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhafels. The advanced pressure relieving power makes aches and pains a thing of the past. Right now at Steinhafels, you can save up to $300 on mattresses and up to $200 when you upgrade to an adjustable base. Plus, you can get $300 in Steinhafels cash. And Queen Tempur-Pedic mattresses start at just $48 per month when you use Steinhafels 60-month financing. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Telly Hughes with his truth.
I want to stress the importance of a positive mindset. Everything begins as a thought before it ever becomes an action. So it's extremely important to purposely place yourself in positive spaces to help shape and nurture those thoughts. I know you're probably thinking, okay, Telly, let's be realistic. Look, I get it. You may work with people with bad energy, or you may even be related to people who are negative by nature. In this journey called life, there will be many things that come your way that's out of your control. But what you can control is how you respond. Understand this. You have the right to either tap in or tap out of whatever energy that may come your way. And that's how you can control and protect your positive spaces. The mind is where it all starts. And if your thoughts are centered around positivity, you'll see how things begin to transform. You will see a noticeable difference between things happening for you versus things always happening to you. You begin to grow through situations as opposed to just going through tough situations. Make it a priority to surround yourself with positive people and create those positive spaces and begin to experience the fruits of what a positive mindset can produce. Trust me, it takes work to creating these spaces, and you have to be intentional about it. And I'm committed to putting in the work because I'm living proof that it's well worth the peace a positive mindset brings.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to Truth Be Told with DT and Telly weekdays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, it's time to start jamming with juice. This is the Pop Culture Report with Carrie Noni and Benjamin on the Tory Lowe Show. Tap in to see what's trending today on Pop Culture Report.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Benjamin. It's amazing. And Carrie Noni Juice. Juice World.
Yeah. What's happening, y'all? Why you gotta be on that every single time, Ben? We ain't did this show on the Pop Culture Report in a minute, and you want to troll me?
Bro, I just like it, bro. Okay, I can't like your intro.
You know you don't. That is not why you doing this thing.
Dang, I like your intro, bro.
You trying to make the people think I'm crazy when I know the behind the scenes.
What are you talking about, G?
You've been picking at me all day.
No, I haven't. I've been very nice to you.
Whatever. Hey, Tory.
Oh, wow. How y'all doing?
Amazing.
I'm juiced up.
She was being racist in our show.
I don't know about him.
Oh, wow.
Talk.
Here we go.
Look, I'm just trying to get some money, man. That's it. How you doing, Tory?
Hey, I'm feeling powerful.
I like that, Tory. These women don't want you to feel powerful.
Stop it.
What you mean by that?
He don't know what he means.
Women don't want you to feel powerful. They want you. They want to emasculate you. You know, something like Gucci Mane's ex.
Wow. Yeah, I saw a video of Gucci Mane's ex outside the federal building saying that she want to spill the beans on Gucci Mane, I guess some of the earlier activities But why are these women spazzing out? I mean, on, these men. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's an individual thing.
It could be that they upset Kamala didn't win.
Crazy what people would do for money.
Also, did y'all see that Plies is now suing a few people that actually he agreed with during the campaign?
Mm-hmm.
So Soulja Boy and Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla, because he had a song back in I'll say 2006. It was around the mid 2000s, and Soulja Boy used that beat. I think it's is it Pretty Boy Swag?
Yeah, I think that was
Pretty Boy
the song.
Swag
Yeah.
is a song, and now Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion have a song that uses that beat. But Plies is like, hey, that's been my beat since before Soulja Boy did it. But my thing is, Plies, Soulja Boy song been out since 2008, brother. Why are you just now trying to do something with
That's
that?
what I'm saying. See, and it was right after the election.
I think it was smart.
Why?
Because if we can be honest about Soulja Boy's career, come on now, 2008, 2009 was Soulja Boy even hot?
Yeah, bro, that was when
I'm talking about, was he Lil Wayne hot? No. So Soulja Boy was still being toyed with out here. Nobody was really even listening to Soulja Boy like that.
What are you talking about? Was that what they was doing in Racine?
Look,
Soulja Boy was huge.
Bro, what are you talking
about Drake.
But
is Soulja Boy bigger now than he was then?
No, his time is up. But he is producing. He is producing a lot behind the scenes more now. He's a producer. He was a producer / rapper. He actually was the first producer / rapper. But like I said,
I know what you're saying too.
He's still making money. He's still making royalties.
But ultimately, I think one thing that because if you even remember Plies' run at the time, he was working very hard. He dropped 3 albums in 1 year. But with that being said, what?
Here's the jam and jibber jabber. Here we go. What's up, Ben? What are you thinking in your head right now?
I would personally do if I was Plies is exactly what he has done now. Wait for, the music to be piled up over the years, right?
So you get more money.
Yeah, wait for the royalties to pile up. We'll let other people like Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla make different interpolations of that music and then go back and sue.
So you would plot on people.
This is business, So ultimately,
I don't like that.
And if you think about when you talk about the value of something, the value of it wasn't worth what it is worth now. If he would have done it, 2009, it might have stopped the Megan Thee Stallion or Glorilla from using it today.
So you're saying that now he could go back and collect a check from all these different artists? Is Plies going broke? Because
I wouldn't say
to me, his career in the last couple of years has been all internet.
I mean, his career...
It's not been more music coming out from Plies that people want to hear.
He just tried to drop a song that said, hey, y'all, we gonna be all right. It's okay. I know you feeling down. Kamala ain't win, but we good.
Who gonna listen to that?
He was trying to pounce on an opportune time. He thought he was about to have a Jeezy song or a Lil Baby song during one of the worst times for some people. And, brother, it ain't working.
I think
ain't nobody listening to that right now.
Ain't nobody listening to that.
Plies just needs to come back with another Busted Baby. Come out with Busted Baby Part 5.
I think he tried. I mean, I think he's trying to conjure up some momentum, but I think all of his steam now is through his clips on Instagram and TikTok.
I'd agree. He does have a huge Instagram following, and I actually enjoy Plies over this political run over the past year or so.
Yeah, but why he turned on some of the people that was pushing the same thing he was pushing, but then he saw that they was getting them checks.
I mean,
and that's the best time to go get it because they got money. They got paid.
Right. They got paid. And I mean, ultimately, I think it was just one of these ideas for Plies to do afterwards. I don't think he was ever about, politics. I don't think it was ever, you voted for the same person. I'm not finna sue you. No, I'm still finna sue you because you owe me.
Right.
That's what it's about.
Didn't Boosie do something like that too?
Yeah.
Where he went and claimed that somebody was using his music and he sued him.
I want to say it was either what's that boy name?
Probably Rod Wave.
Yeah, it was Rod Wave.
Right.
Rod Wave got disrespectful.
So it's just a part of the game, man. You got to go back and pay.
But you can't sue them if you don't own the masters.
Does he own the masters? And then it also depends on how much he actually owns. He doesn't necessarily have to own the masters to be able to sue, right? Like It could have been the beats that were actually made upon the project. Maybe that's what he's suing for. It could have also been the songwriting that was written, because that was one thing about Plies. He wrote all his own songs, so it depended on how they ended up using the quote-unquote sample and/or interpolation to, capitalize.
Well, they said that Plies took his brother's life and rapped about it.
Hey, a lot of rappers do worse.
Right,
So,
they do.
Yeah.
A lot of people really out here trying to do it like King Von.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, to me,
Soulja Boy, tell him.
It seems like the music industry as we know it is collapsing.
Oh, yeah. It's raps. It's over
It's a
with.
huge collapse going on.
They're scrambling.
And they're scrambling to get money now. I think that the people up top are pulling back. They're not trying. It was no rap album album of the year. Usually have a rap album in it. Album of the year at the Grammys has no rappers in it.
Nah, it's true.
Yeah.
What do you mean it has no rappers?
Album of the year is across
album
the
of the
genre,
year.
across
Yeah.
all genres.
Oh, album of the year. I thought you were talking about rap album of the year.
There are rap artists like your girl Doechii. She's
Yeah, I was about to say, put some respect on my girl Doechii name.
And that's in the rap category, ain't that?
It's in the rap category.
The overall, there's no rap albums in that category.
Not at all. Yep. Tory, you're definitely correct. But I mean, does this, mean that hip hop is falling off? I personally don't believe so.
I think that people are
it's
going
through a
more
transition.
independent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I think that now that the people with the dollars, they're being exposed and they're pulling back right now because so much is going on, and ain't no telling how many ties they got to Diddy or to the people that was really being accused of sexual assault now.
Yeah.
So everybody's pulling back on rap.
Yeah, like the labels at least.
Yeah.
But the people who actually rap, like, I'm trying to tell y'all, I really feel like the independent movement is going to get way stronger. I think we're just seeing the small impacts of it.
Right.
But within the next few years, 10 years from now, I think everybody's going to realize that they have the power in their own hands to create whatever it is that they want to create and promote it how they want to promote it and get the audience that they want and be successful.
Plus, now, if you do that, what you just said, the big labels are just going to partner with you and let you just do all the production and stay independent.
And that's the best part because now you can pick and choose. Like, I don't want to work with you. I want to keep doing my own thing. Put it in their face.
Probably start making more money when they give it out in crypto or something.
Hey, look, when we come back, we'll have more Pop Culture Report. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It's a big week for Educators Credit Union during College Scholarship Month on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. Tap into Truth Be Told with DT and Telly this Wednesday at 8 a.m. as they will be joined by Victor Frazier, Director of Community Engagement at Educators Credit Union. They will highlight the $70,000 in scholarship Educators Credit Union gives to 35 outstanding high school seniors in southeastern Wisconsin. You won't want to miss this interview.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know Denise out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year in 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
All insurance companies, they want to know where are your cars housed. Right. They want to know how far are you driving to get to and from work every day. Mm-hmm. They want to know all these different things for weather patterns. Are you living in northern Wisconsin, or are you living down in Tornado Alley somewhere in Kentucky? These things make a difference as to how your insurance rates are formed. I need you to be factual, and every single time somebody commits these different frauds, it all adds up, and everybody ends up paying the price for it down the road.
Erie Insurance, providing the protection you need and the service you expect, all at a great price.
Who's looking for a deal? Well, Cousin Subs has a better deal just for you. Cousin's new $10 meal deals are now available online only. Choose between a 7.5-inch ham and provolone, turkey breast, or veggie sub, a bag of chips or regular fry, a regular fountain beverage, and cookie at cousinsubs.com or on the mobile app for just $10. Now that's a better deal. Cousin Subs, we believe in better. Available at participating locations only. Offer subject to change without notice.
I'm attorney David Gruber. We've helped injured Wisconsinites for more than 30 years. Trust our hometown team to get you back in the game. Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, it's time to start jamming with juice. This is the Pop Culture Report with Carrie Noni and Ben Jammin on the Tory Lowe Show. Tap in to see what's trending today on Pop Culture Report.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Ben Jammin.
It's amazing.
And Carrie Noni Juice.
Yeah, we here
Juice
with it.
World. What's happening in? What's going on with y'all? What's up with y'all energy today? Hey,
we here with the juice.
It's something inside going on, but DJ Brother Z laughing. I guess he caught it.
No, because the thing is, she didn't want me to troll her how I did the first segment by saying, "Oh yeah, keeping it juicy, y'all."
Right.
So then she just figured something out, pull something up on her butt.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we here with it.
Yeah, y'all energy been hey.
That's from a whole other universe.
That's so funny, dog.
Yeah, we here with it, y'all.
Y'all got the podcast coming up, right?
That's true. On Thursday.
Right.
Every Thursday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. You can tap in, where we keep it real raw, uncut, unedited, unfiltered. But with that being said, me and my lovely co-star up over there, we were having this conversation, Tory, and this is something that I keep telling people. I want to get people ready for a Trump economy. Like that's really where I'm at with it, Tory. And one thing that has been surging ever since Trump's presidency is this coming back, Tory. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Talking about cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency, yeah, that's going up.
It's going up. So
the Bitcoin.
So Bitcoin
wasn't it like 82,000 or something?
It's at 88,000 right now.
Ooh.
Yeah. So if anybody remembers cryptocurrency or the digital monies, digital assets that you could kind of damn near trading your paper money for, right? You go onto a website like a Coinbase.com, set up your account, and you can purchase a Bitcoin if you have $88,000, or you could put some money in there so you can own.
Or when it was down to 25.
Yeah, it would have been nice, right? Ooh. But with that being said,
I got to check my wallet.
Yeah, Bitcoin is going up. Also, another one that
T-Lo, let me hold $1.
It's also Dogecoin.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, hey, for real though. But it's also Dogecoin. If people don't know, Dogecoin right now is also surging as well. So Dogecoin before Donald Trump was elected president was sitting at 13 cents.
Right.
Right now it's currently at 33 cents. And it's going to continue to rise as long as Elon Musk continues to push the narrative of cryptocurrency.
And I got some of that because you talked about it.
I told you about this years
ago. And I jumped on it.
Yeah. So ultimately, if anybody's looking to be successful in this new Trump economy we're about to walk into, I think you guys should definitely look into a cryptocurrency and find out something for yourself. If anything, definitely grab some kind of Bitcoin, because ultimately the government has already set up the infrastructure at this point now for cryptocurrency to be used as legal tender.
That's crazy.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, it's a new time.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's the, like I always tell people, this is a powerful time on a lot of fronts. Start a business, get out here.
That's what I said.
Do things. Try to, be an entrepreneur. Try to catch some of that energy that's about to come.
Yeah, because it's definitely
What will
happening.
the benefits be for entrepreneurs?
Well, when you have entrepreneurs running the country, you get advantages. Things start to open up, tax breaks, things like that. So it's just one of those times where you can actually get out here, start a business, and there may be more opportunities for you to succeed when they're business people running things. I believe that when a person that when they usually do nonprofit ideas, when they in office, then a lot of people start a lot of nonprofits, or the nonprofits is where all the money go.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's switch it up.
No, I think it's definitely time to get in business, especially for Black America. Like, let's stop playing around. Just yesterday, Juice, we had a conversation in regards to should we continue to support people who don't support us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my ultimate answer is like, nah, we shouldn't. We should actually just figure out ways to build our own.
Right.
And a lot of that starts with us starting our own businesses and supporting our own businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what we have to do if we're ever
so
able to break away from this economy. Yeah.
It's just interesting because I hear mixed reviews on that right now. Like, ever since we got the elections over with, we got the results that we got.
Mm-hmm.
On one end, I've heard people say, hey, if you have a Black-owned business right now, really do some strategic planning, because we don't know what the future is for, like, grants and loans and all of the good things to help Black businesses thrive. But then on the other end, with you guys, you're saying, like, no, now is the time to actually start your own business. So,
and the thing is, what you want to do, is depends on how you're looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on what your ideas are. It depends on your connection with the people, how you can market. And I was saying that if you watched how they marketed to Blacks during this election and you took notes, you can make your business work.
Yeah, and I just want to.
It was all tips.
Yeah, and I just want to put this out there too for our business owners and anybody who's developed a small business. Make sure that you do fill out your beneficial ownership information reporting. Just because if you do not do so by, I want to say, beginning top of next year, you will be charged $500+ per day for you not filling out this piece of information reporting on your small business. So just letting you know, it's your BOIR, beneficial ownership information reporting. That's something I'm currently doing right now.
All right. Well, look, I thank you for tapping in today with that Pop Culture Report. Benjamin.
It's amazing.
And Carrie Noni Juice.
Yeah, let's give it juicy, y'all.
All right. Look, when we come back, we're going to open up the lines. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. To sign up for your business's chance to win $6,000 of commercial campaign marketing on the award-winning 1017 The Truth, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure on the truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC.
The Milwaukee Panthers continue their road trip as they head to Virginia Wednesday night to take on the Longwood Lancers.
We have confirmed that. Back goes John Lovelace Jr. Transition dunk on a tomahawk for Johnny.
Scott Warris has the coverage Wednesday starting at 5:30 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield.
Stillwell offensive rebound, spin, score, and a foul.
Tip-off happens at 6 o'clock. Truth Nation, let us take a second to brag for a moment. There is no other station in the country where you get a front row seat to hear from some of the biggest names in politics, pop culture, and sports. People like President Joe Biden.
Black child poverty was cut in half in 2021. We built black wealth, 15 million jobs nationwide, more than 2.5 million for black Americans. Black wealth is up 60% since the pandemic.
Former President Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump.
Guys, we almost had a former president and very likely future president assassinated on live TV. Like, you know what that would have done for this country? You know what that would have made our country look like? We would look like a banana republic.
And Brewers all-star and former National League MVP, Christian Yelich.
Listen, you already know.
Yeah, we were just in LA, so we heard our fair share of Kendrick out there in LA. Dodger Stadium has one of the best sound systems in baseball too.
Tap into the award-winning and nationally recognized 1017 The Truth by downloading the Truth app, listening live on 1017thetruth.com, and streaming us live at 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Day 1, diagnosis day. The hardest day. The day you hear,
I'm sorry, this is a type of blood cancer.
But day 1 is just one day. At the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we are here to help you move past day 1.
On day 45, I discovered an online community who shared great tips for in-treatment care.
I missed a lot of school during treatment, and LLS helped me keep up.
We are here for you. We exist for everyone fighting leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, and other types of blood cancer.
On day 185, LLS helped me file my insurance claims properly.
Day 5,840 and counting, and I'm still in remission.
To learn more and get help on day 1, day 2, day 983, or any day, please visit LLS.org or call 1-800-955-4572. That's LLS.org, 1-800-955-4572.
Listen to the man who tells you exactly how he sees it. The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 101.7 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah, Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth, from 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And we got the queen.
Hey, yo.
The advocate.
Yeah.
The author, Elizabeth Brown.
Yes, sir.
In studio.
Yeah.
How you doing, Elizabeth Brown?
Hey, look here. I'm here, fam.
Right.
I am here after the 11/11 portal yesterday. You know
hey, 11/11.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you this. You know, it's so much going on in this city.
A lot of energy.
You know, I don't even know which way is left right now because there's so much going on in the city.
Real talk.
And people are reaching out. But I do want to say we got to get back to it. And we got to save our streets.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot going on in the streets. We got housing authority issues going on. But
Absolutely.
But I heard that last week they got some new board members.
They did.
And Willie Hines is still the director.
Yes.
So, and they said they was going to look into it, I guess.
Come on, man.
But you know, like I said, see that you know, if you're going to clean it out, clean it out.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. Then we got stuff with NPS that made me raise an eyebrow. And I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but the 3 men that came to speak out from the recreation.
Absolutely.
They had the hoodies on.
Yes, they did. To hide their identity.
And they saying that, you know, things are not being managed well.
Clear.
But why are they afraid to show their face?
Because retaliation is real.
Okay, fine. In which I was going to get to that.
Mm-hmm.
But they got you scared of what's going on down the street.
Absolutely.
But what's happening right here in our own backyard got people who are coaches.
Absolutely.
People who are giving their time to the youth.
Yes.
People who are not getting paid, afraid.
Facts.
Of what's going on in NPS. And you would think that these people are teachers.
Come on.
These are supposed to be the educated.
Come on.
These are supposed to be educated people.
The people that's doing the work.
And these people are, what I'm saying is, afraid to show their face, talking about what's going on, the mismanagement in NPS. So is the boogeyman in NPS?
Absolutely.
Because these, notice when you look at the audio of the three guys talking.
Yes.
These ain't no little bitty dudes.
Absolutely not.
These are, they could probably handle a couple people if they came out.
Absolutely. And the vet, because I think they said like they 40-some years in coaching and reffing and, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, they've been in the game a long time. You're absolutely need help. Right. These are men. Absolutely.
They need our assistance over at NPS. So don't go back inside. Also, I noticed that, when we talk about our community when it comes to the evictions and when it comes to the struggle of the housing, and it was one article I read that the average person is making like $15 an hour.
Come on.
And we're having a housing crisis.
Absolutely.
Because we don't have a lot of affordable housing units.
Right.
But I see affordable housing units going up.
Oh, yeah.
They're building them, I guess, because this is an issue.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we got to make sure that these people that we have in office come through.
Is doing what they supposed to be doing.
For those that voted.
Absolutely.
And different sides of town, each elected official on different sides of towns, they're voted for different situations.
Right.
But on the north side of town,
come on.
This is where I say this is where we got to start putting our energy and making sure that these people come through on the local level.
No doubt.
So it's a crisis. I think that we got to start a SOS. Save
Absolutely.
our streets.
Facts.
Because we don't want to overlook the elders.
No, or the children.
And I know a lot of this got overshadowed.
Of course.
Because of the elections was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's time to get back. Get back to it. The mismanagement that's going on the top level.
Come on.
It's causing a lot of struggle on the street level.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. And I think, a lot of it's the way that you can't be failing at everything without it being purposeful.
Right.
Like, this is an agenda, and it's clear that the agenda is to continue to have us, suffering, running scared with no plan, looking at somebody else when the individuals who are swindling us and conning us and misleading us to believe the fear tactic that the sky is falling, these are the individuals that are getting paid.
Look, let me tell you something. When I see fear, I know when somebody really scared.
Right.
Okay, during the election, they did all this fear-mongering, but now that Trump won, it's almost down to zero. Matter of fact, Joe Biden was like, hey, come to the White House.
Okay. But he's supposed to be Hitler.
Okay, all I'm saying is, but when it's real,
come on.
I've been working in news media for a long time, And when we go by people's houses and they afraid,
come on,
they cover their face.
Yes.
And they distort their voice.
Absolutely.
When they talk. And then sometimes you see the shadow or you see their hands, you don't see their face. All I'm saying is when people speak out against local ideas and they're in fear of retaliation, that's the real boogeyman. Because that's what happens when there's a real threat. People don't want to be seen. They want to say what's happening.
Yeah.
But this is going on right now in a Democratic stronghold. But they got you looking down the street wondering what's going to happen outside when you turn around, you got your own people, your own constituents.
Come on.
That's scared of what's going on right in the township.
And what's crazy to me is, they're already not being paid. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing when you don't want to show your face and it's suffering, the retaliation because you have shown your face, but and you're getting paid. So you're like, I don't want to jeopardize my, my check. But these are people who haven't got paid. And they calling out because the mismanagement, has been going on for so long. Because like I said, when my daughter coached, for Vincent High School, you know, and she never received her payment after a whole season due to the fact, and then we were talking to other coaches back then who didn't want to show their face or who didn't want to speak up due to the threats of retaliation because, like they stated, it's real.
Hey, look, we got to get everybody caught up on what's going on. I know everybody got off track with the elections because, you know, it was a lot of money that was spent. We know we starting to see the receipts come in.
Man.
Oprah got $1 million.
Hey,
Was it
Beyonce
genuine?
got
Was
10.
the endorsement genuine from these celebrities? From these what they call influencers?
Paid influencers.
Paid endorsements was out here. Okay, if that's what you want, get your money, pay your bills, okay? But like I said, now we got to get back to it. And the real people out here that are living in these neighborhoods, and particularly black communities, governed largely by liberals, okay? Where is the relief?
Let's talk about it.
Where's the relief? Hey, look, I'm going to tell you, if you want to call in and give an update on what's going on out here that we missed, that was not being talked about during this election cycle, we got MPS, we got housing.
Yep.
You know, we got evictions going on. We got
another taxing of the people because now they're talking about the city didn't pass this again to tax the people to fix the streets and everything else. So now here they come. They already took our civic engagement and taxed us. So now you finna run it back and you finna tax us for what's the streets supposed to be fixed. I thought that's what the property tax was going up for the first time.
Like I said,
like come on, man.
The bamboozle,
the hoodwinking,
is already going on. It's already bad. It's already you trying to say what's finna happen, but you're not turning around and seeing what's happening in. People covering up their face talking about NPS. Is that organized crime? They afraid of the
Absolutely.
That sound like life-threatening fear.
It's some gangsters to me.
That's what it looked like to me. So what is that? I want to know. So if y'all got any updates on out here on what's going on that we got to get back to, information, things that are going on that we need to be paying attention to, focus our energy on, that's going on right now, 833-212-1017. Talk to text 833-212-1017. Save our streets.
Hey.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, when all this election stuff died down, my phone, I'm talking about, I can't even get, I'm overwhelmed.
Come on.
By people that's seeking relief. In our community. And I'm gonna tell you this: all these people that came out and told you to do this, told you that they know that they have your best interest at heart. Why these people don't know about them and what they doing until election time come? That's when they show their face. That's when these pastors get out here and get to moving around in the neighborhood. This is when people who say they got your best interest get to knocking on your door, got flyers and everything. But then when all this is over with, they go back inside.
Hey.
And elections is about change. Your vote is about changing your community. So if you had that, if it was real,
come on, that part,
you still be out here doing it.
Hey,
that's all I'm saying.
The illusion is busted, and now we're sitting under after all of this, you know, buck dancing and, you know what I'm saying, doing the Harlem Shake.
Hey,
Milwaukee now $2 billion. 2025 budget passed by the Common Council.
Right. We got the audio on that, too. We're going to talk about that. But we got Fitzgerald on the lines. Fitzgerald, you on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Good afternoon, Tory.
Blessings, brother.
Blessings. And good afternoon, Queen. Happy birthday.
Thank
Belated
you,
birthday.
King. Salute.
So, Tory, I appreciate the approach you've been taking about MPS. And the reason why I'm calling is because I just think that your approach to just keep bringing to the forefront the issues on a local level so that somebody gets motivated to try to make a difference that's been different than, let's say, in the past.
Right.
So, for instance, I don't have no skin in the game. I'm trying to retire and just chill. But the school board issue messed with me so much, I thought, well, you know what? I'm gonna find out how to run for school board, right?
That's powerful.
So all I did was Google to see who was up what districts was up for election 2025.
Right.
And I live in District 3. So the brother that's over District 3, they safe because I can't run because I live in District 3. But Districts 5, 6, and 7, those folks are up for election next year.
Dang.
And so my point is January 7th is the time that you got to have everything filed to run. And my point is people need to be thinking about it now because you can't forget about what that MPS stuff was about. And I appreciate, Queen out there trying to get, the folks recalled and so forth. But now that has passed, right?
Yeah.
Somebody needs to run. Somebody needs to run in District 5, District 6, District 7, and it don't even matter where you're coming from, except that you just need to see things change. Because the people who went along with everything, if they had a problem with what was going on with that budget, they should have been saying no. But obviously enough of them approved it, so therefore just on that, and the city is upset about it, a person shouldn't even have a leg to stand on.
Come on.
I mean, a donkey should be able to run and win because at least a donkey could just show up and just be there.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying.
Hold on, wait a minute, brother. I think the donkey's already running it.
Yeah, Tory, I'm about to talk to you off air. But anyway, I'm saying time is to folks need to lock in, and if they're for real about this city, because I'm not leaving. I live here. My tribe lives here. I'm not going nowhere. So I'm here. So we got to make a difference here. Those of us who care about here. I grew up here.
Right.
I lived here most of my life.
I was born and raised here. Right.
I was born and raised here. So like some of us, a few of us do have common sense. Yes. And that's all you need a lot of times. Just common sense. Do what's right. And so I just think you need to keep pushing. Queen, y'all need to keep pushing. Regardless of the political ideology people fall on, trust me, there are people listening who saying, no, it's time to change up.
Come on.
Change up all the stuff. Change up the school board. These are the persons who want county supervisors. They don't want to do right. Look, it's time for a change. And if the things don't work, then get another change.
That part.
But that's it. Yeah. Just don't keep doing the same thing.
Hey, look,
salute.
I appreciate you, Fitzgerald, for tapping in.
Hey, I approve that message.
And the thing is, when it comes to our community, they have us in a box. They already got you pre-calculated. Matter of fact, they'll go to other surrounding areas and really perform.
Absolutely.
If you really want to see these politicians who won't call you back,
come on.
They call White Widow back.
Absolutely.
Okay, so they don't perform well in our neighborhoods because they feel like they don't have to really do nothing because they already got you. Like a woman that won't leave even though she being abused, or a male that won't leave even though he being abused. They feel like I ain't got to do much. They already gonna come.
Hey, it's a new day though.
But what I'm saying is, new day or whatever way it is, this is how they feel about you.
Absolutely.
So you got to show them different.
I think, again, we done.
Well, all I'm saying is, I wish I see it like you see it, Liz. What I'm seeing is, when I'm going to these places, I'm seeing people struggling to make the turn, even though there are some that have made the turn. It takes a multitude of us to really, really operate with a little bit of energy as a collective. And I think many times our community have put the energy on a few throughout history.
And then have.
But that has to change, and it's changing. But I think that according to the conditions that I'm seeing,
absolutely,
it should have been yesterday.
Of course, but we have to realize too that anybody that's coming up out of anything, if you've been played with for 30 years, you ain't gonna wake up and change nothing around in 1 year.
80.
You dig what I'm saying? So, but what I'm saying is the gradual changes is happening. It might not be happening as fast as we want to see it.
Right. But what I'm saying is sometimes if your time run out, and I'll tell you this, like I was watching the games. Like sometimes they play games and they have human games on TV. and it's a time limit to work your way through the course, or you eliminate it.
Mm-hmm.
And many times people gain an advantage because you moving a little extra, which means that if you could have ran the mile first, you would have probably been behind, but you wouldn't be too far behind.
Right.
Time doesn't wait for nobody.
Absolutely,
and
that's true.
So when you understand strategy, when you understand that, okay, if you measure the difficulty by the mindset, you can almost get the outcome.
Absolutely.
So
I agree.
The mindset has to catch up with the difficulty to compete.
And you're absolutely correct. But at the same time, I would also say that everybody ain't going to the next level. We have to make sure we understand that. But the individuals that are ready to move forward, even not knowing what this new, because again, fear comes in when it's something that's new to you. You dig what I'm saying? Especially when we've been dealt fear our whole life, like be scared of this and don't go over there.
Don't leave the plantation.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? But I think right now it's a pivotal time in life, even with those of us who have been on the other side and facing fear every day of our lives, because we stepped off the plantation a long time ago. We created our own lane and we out here working. What I'm saying is the possibilities is endless when you have individuals like yourself, myself, the past caller, who thinking about currently and what tomorrow looks
and
like.
I understand that because I try to lead that charge. But what I'm saying is, over the last 3 days, I just don't even know what sleep is. So when I look at what's happening and what the difficulty is, I like winning. I like winning titles. I like winning championships. And you need everybody to work. So I work hard to make sure that everybody that's playing is equipped with what the information they need to win.
Absolutely.
So I'm one of those people that's going to go visit everybody
to
see where the weakness is, so we can either find out where the strength is so we can cover the weakness, or build the weakness up so it's not there.
That part.
So with me as being hands-on, what I'm telling y'all is now is the time to take the energy that I saw for the elections.
Yes.
And continue that energy, but put it and direct it toward the streets. That's why I say we got to save our streets, meaning the education system, meaning the elders that are complaining during this election cycle that are going through a crisis where they're suffering from infestation. We got to challenge these local leaders to do their job, because their election is coming up.
It is.
So don't take down, don't back down, no matter who you voted for. The energy is there. I see the energy there, but many times when I see this overwhelming amount of energy, it dissipates because people return to
the old.
It dissipates. So it's a tidal wave of energy out here that we can use.
We got to redirect it.
To redirect it to our neighborhoods. And this ain't the time to take down. This ain't the time to think no otherwise. This is the best time right now to attack the issues and the ills of our community. And I know sometimes, we got things going on in our lives.
We do.
That take over certain understandings, and it happens to me too.
Yeah.
But that's why I say everybody got to start chipping in.
Absolutely.
So maybe somebody can't do it today, but somebody else down the street is doing it.
Yeah.
So now we're working like a wheel, and this is how you start a revolution.
All gas, no brakes.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, look, when we come back, we got White Widow on the lines. We're going to talk to her. Hey, if you say we trying to save our streets, if it's something you feel that we need to pay attention to now that these elections is over, call in 833-212-1017. Talk to text 833-212-1017. We back outside. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, Gruber Law Offices, and The Truth have raised the stakes for this year. The One Call That's All Gruber Cash giveaway is now a $5K giveaway. Yes, you heard it right. $5,000 giveaway. Every weekday on 1017 The Truth, you will have the chance to be entered to win the $5K giveaway. Listen to The Truth for the One Call That's All cue to call for your chance to win $5,000. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. Visit 1017thetruth.com for official contest rules.
Sometimes it takes a breakdown to have a breakthrough. And at Vin Baker Recovery, they understand the power of having real support while you're on that journey to recovery. This is why at Vin Baker Recovery, they customize treatment plans specific for your needs. Vin Baker Recovery provides our community and anyone looking for help with access to mental health care and recovery support, helping you treat addiction. So whether opioid abuse, alcohol, or other controlled substances, Vin Baker Recovery helps you get back to the lifestyle that you know will be the best option for your future. Vin Baker Recovery offers licensed counseling and therapy services to curb the mental health problems that have been impacting our communities for far too long. They provide services like medication-assisted treatment, outpatient care, and hub and spoke services with peer support. So what are you waiting for? Vin Baker Recovery accepts walk-ins and appointments. It's just that easy. Just visit VinBakerRecovery.com. That's VinBakerRecovery.com. They're here to help you win the day.
It's 1017 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Don't spend another winter shivering at home with wind howling through your windows. Take advantage of this deal from Pella. No interest, no payments for 12 months. Keep your home comfortable and save on energy bills thanks to customizable windows and doors from Pella. Pella can design them to look like they've been a part of your home throughout its history. Visit PellaWI.com today. Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30 of 2024.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Craving something mouthwatering? Head to Munchies, Milwaukee's finest quick service eatery. You'll love their gourmet egg rolls, wings, loaded fries, and fried fish. And don't miss their signature pasta dishes and soul food options. Plus, ask about their upcoming pound cake line. They're open Wednesday to Saturday, 12 to 6 p.m. Visit Munchies on site. Call in your order or get delivery. Follow Munchies on Facebook and Instagram at Munchies Detroit Style. Check out their website at munchiesdetroitstyle.com. Munchies, where your cravings meet satisfaction.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Sip more on my living room floor. Play Nintendo with Seasonino. Pick up my phone, say Papa not home. All night, mad in the morning. Spin my V, smoke on my tattoo on saying B.I.G. Now check it. You wanna be my mid squeeze, baby? Don't you? You wanna give me what I need, baby? Won't you? Picture life as my wife. Just think. Full left, make fat X and all links. Bracelets to match. Conversation was all that. Showed you the safe combinations and all that. Guess you could say you's the one I trusted. Who would ever think that you would spread like mustard? Got hot, you sent feds to my spot. Took me to court, tried to take
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. We opening up the lines. What do we need to be paying attention to? Save our streets. We talking about MPS. Hey, the housing authorities.
Man,
they saying they got some new board members
under the same leadership.
But Willie Hines is still in the mix.
How that work?
Hey, I'm just interested in seeing what's gonna happen because here we go.
Come on,
we got to review what the performance is.
Trash.
You already know what. If the people screaming that it's a problem, then you already know what the performance is.
Garbage.
Hey, Look, 833-212-1017. Talk to text 833-212-1017. White Widow, you're on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, my girl. The reason why the people know me is because for the last 3 years, I've been at the courthouse. I've been at the welfare building with people. I've been at the courthouse. I have been at DA's office, criminal complaints. I've gone to court with kids who would go to jail if I was, and the reason why my husband passed away, I got back to my passion, which is being out here. Something with Willie Hines makes $240,000 a year and some change.
That part.
That's a $250,000, and people get worried because of the abuse of funds and the corruption. Now the feds are saying they're going to come in and take over, and it's got to be privatized. Anytime that our people are monitored, and just like the court system, just like the jail system. Once they went privatized, everything went downhill. Everything.
It's already downhill.
Now that's what's good. Right, but it was privatized. Years ago when my people were at the House of Correction, when they had the Sheriff's Department and a union monitoring them, different story. It was different.
Right.
Okay, privatization is going to kill us. It's privatization of social services, eye care, community care, and this and that. Do you know that they bait these people and say, hey, you get a $175 card to go into Walgreens and buy healthy choices? Do you know that these people can only buy a half a gallon of Tropicana? Every major brand out there has them locked in. They can't buy Kroger at half the price.
Oh, wow.
They have sold our people at Milwaukee County Eye Care, Community Care. In the day when I was coming up, I was raised on the system all my life. After that, the system chased me. I got put in the system. For the next 25 years with my husband, looked over our shoulders, watching for the system. The fact of the matter is that I'm running against David Crowley.
Come on.
I will challenge him to a debate tomorrow. I will tell him what's going on with Milwaukee County. I will tell him about the transit system. I'll drop names. I will tell him about the social services department and that building on 12th of Wisconsin. And there's another new one being built right behind it.
Oh, wow.
I can tell him about every social service that is available. I can tell him about the Milwaukee Public Libraries no longer will sit with Smiley and polish on his language and his reading so he can read. But they offer courses and classes on Hispanics to learn how to speak English. So, yeah, David Crowley, my name is Melody Madden. I challenge you to a debate today, tomorrow, and in 2 years when I'm going to be running for office against you.
All right.
And I think that everybody's got to realize that right now the time is prime.
Yes.
We can challenge these Democrats that have been entrenched in our city, who have taken advantage. And when it comes to MPS and our coaches, where is the $1 million question? Did you file a grievance with your union? Are you kidding me?
Well, I'm
Where
sure
is
they
your
filed the
grievance?
grievances.
I haven't heard it yet. No one. You can say sure, Tory. You can say it all you want.
Well, what
But
I'm
if
saying is
the
that's
case, this is-
when you file complaints, because I always tell people to go file a complaint when they tell me something. It's always, you got to make the paper trail regardless if they do something or not.
This is the issue with the corrupt teachers union.
Yes.
It's Act 10. It's not traditional where you call your union rep, you sit down, tell them what it is, they find out whether they can resolve it. They can't. They reduce it to paper and file a grievance and you sign it. Act 10 now, as was the case 2 years ago. Your coaches have to call Madison. Their union representative is there, not right away. That is after they talk to management and can't resolve the issue. So that my issue is that if this is ongoing with the coaches, that there has been no remedy 2 years later, it's another issue with MPS. We have years of students scholastically, academically, athletically going down the tubes because of this. Where is the union? This is pay. You file it. You file it, you send it up, you go to arbitration. be arbitrator just like a judge rule. And from that point on, never does a coach not get paid. It's called precedent.
White Widow, somebody been reaching out to get your information. How can people contact you? Because for the last couple of days, somebody's been saying, hey, how do I contact White Widow? Do you have a social media or email?
No, never. Text it, regret it, say it, forget it. All I'm doing is that you always have the option to give anybody my phone number, and you have it.
Okay.
You and Liz both.
Okay.
Carte blanche. Because you're not going to send anybody my way that I can't help, and I trust both of you emphatically. We are going to get a slate.
Come on.
We are going to get a platform. And in 2 years, we are not going to be, here's this alderman person over there. We are going to have a slate across Milwaukee. Mayor, county executive, common council, president.
Yes.
And that Perez has got to go. Perez is nothing but a biased individual who does not care a rat's about a black person, who has his hands on our purse strings.
Oh, wow. Hey, look, White Widow, like I said, a lot of people are feeling those sentiments.
Salute,
and
Queen.
this is why I say this is a powerful time in our community where people can actually say, look, I understand you got this title.
Come on.
I understand you got this organization, but y'all going to have to come up with some tangible outcomes.
Yeah, it's time.
And stop looking across the street and fearmonger too.
Yeah.
And turn around and see that the boogeyman right behind you.
The person you taking the picture with, the photo op.
Hey.
You know, the
right behind
individual, you know, that you seeing. The only time you see them, you know, when it's a photo op. But it's time to apply pressure to these individuals. And White Widow, Travis the Matrix said, tell White Widow to get on the school board. So,
right.
Again, Milwaukee, it's our time.
And the thing is, we have to make sure that we do the checks and balances.
Absolutely.
And once we gave up the checks and balances to let them do it, they can watch each other and cover each other's backs.
And allow it to slide.
But today is a new day. Save our streets right here on the Tory Lowe Show. Call in. Let's talk about what was overlooked during these elections. Now that the election is over with, how do we strike locally? How do we make sure that we get the outcomes that we deserve? Because these are the people that are managing the dollars that's coming in our community. So no matter who's the president,
absolutely.
The local idea is who we have to start looking at to make sure that progress is made. All right? Well, when we come back, we'll have more discussion. Also, they just passed the budget. Milwaukee's $2 billion budget for 2025 was passed by the Common Council. We're going to talk about it when we get back, Truth Nation.
They lined us up.
Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com.
We're getting close to awarding someone $10,000. It's the third Thursday networking event featuring the pitch competition, November 21st at Rain Event Lounge, 231 East Buffalo, 5 to 9 p.m. Hosted by the Wisconsin Black Chamber. It's the last chance to qualify for the pitch finale in December. Be there at 5 p.m. to register to compete. Registration to pitch is only open for 15 minutes, so be on time if you want a chance to be a finalist and compete in December for the $10,000 first place prize. The audience chooses the winner at the monthly event, so bring your family and friends to come support you. Let me say that again. The audience chooses the winner at the monthly event, so bring your family and friends to come support you. Third Thursday is not just about the pitch competition, though. There's life-changing networking opportunities, games, prizes, and music by DJ L Boogie. There is no cost to attend our Third Thursday event or compete in the pitch competition, so don't miss out. Rain Event Lounge, 231 East Buffalo, 5 to 9 p.m. Visit twbcc.com so you don't miss out on what we have going on.
This is Dr. Ken Harris from Truth in the Afternoon. Listen to The Truth all day, every day by downloading the Truth app or streaming on Spotify, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Stitcher. Milwaukee Black Talk, 101.7 The Truth.
Fathers, grandfathers, future fathers, and father figures. Bring your families and join Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson at the Milwaukee Fatherhood Summit Saturday, November 16th at Milwaukee Academy of Science from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Don't miss this one-stop shop resource fair connecting Milwaukee families with job opportunities, child support help, health education and screenings, financial empowerment, legal assistance, and fatherly inspiration. The featured speaker is Pastor Kenneth Locke from Evolve Church. Bring your teens and learn about internships, jobs, and local mentoring opportunities. Register to be eligible to win gift cards, so don't wait. Gifts and prizes will also be available for families during the event. Pre-register today by visiting milwaukee.gov/fatherhood to join us as a participant and exhibitor, or to support the Fatherhood Summit as a volunteer. That is milwaukee.gov/fatherhood. See you Saturday, November 16th at the Milwaukee Fatherhood Summit, sponsored by the City of Milwaukee, Brewers Community Foundation, and Ascension, Wisconsin. Are you an African American or Hispanic adult with elevated A1C and currently treating your type 2 diabetes? The University of Wisconsin needs your help to participate in Enrich, a diabetes research study which may involve working with a pharmacist and or a community health worker. Most discussions will be held over the phone. All participants will receive compensation. For more information, call Delicia now at 414-550-1016. That's 414-550-1016 and ask Delicia about Enrich.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
All the bushness of a banker, it's accountancy that makes the world go round, 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 round. You can keep your Marxist ways, for it's only just a phase. Money, money, money makes the world go.
My neck got low, big sharks on my ankles. I drape out off my bra, I cut the bangles. I go military boys with the angles. Gotta upgrade the stars out of space for me.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey, yo.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, this Milwaukee $2 billion budget for 2025 was passed by the Common Council. The Milwaukee Common Council unanimously adopted the budget Friday.
They agreed across
the board. They all agree, right? Unanimous.
To tax us again.
Well, you know they paychecks in the budget too, so they don't want to not get paid. So.
Yeah, it's time to get rid of them.
But we got some audio on this. WISN 12. If y'all are watching us as we broadcast live on YouTube, we got video. Let's listen.
$1 billion budget proposal now headed to the mayor for final approval. It will impact household budgets across the city, touching everything from police staffing to parking to property taxes. Tonight, 12 News' Emily Polfall with what you need to know.
14 ayes. 14 ayes. The budget is adopted.
Milwaukee's Common Council passing the 2025 budget.
The budget process is never easy. It's weeks of hard work followed by difficult decisions.
Here's what's going to cost more next year. Parking fines will increase $12 on average, depending on the type of citation.
I just feel like there's going to be more cars in the lots because most people don't be having money for it, and it's just too much.
The city will also increase fees for snow and ice control and waste removal. The average homeowner now set to pay more than $300 for the two. And the property tax levy will increase 2%. That means a home valued at $166,000 will have an extra $62 tacked onto their bill.
It's healthy to deliberate and disagree because actually that's when we produce the best product for the people who are depending on us.
While maintaining basic city services, Mayor Johnson says the city's going to use much of next year's budget on public safety.
I want for individuals who commit crimes against Milwaukee, including crimes of reckless driving that maim, harm, and kill people and cause destruction and mayhem in our community, to be held fully accountable.
On top of the $314 million already dedicated to crime reduction, a new budget amendment will put $85,000 towards police officer recruitment, hiring a social media recruiter, and giving bonuses to city employees that help recruit officers.
I believe that if they
gave
the police the right budget that they need, a lot of the situations that are happening could possibly be resolved.
Now the budget goes back to the mayor's desk for him to sign. He also has the power to veto any of those amendments. All of that has to be done by November 19th. In Milwaukee, Emily Pofall, WISN 12 News.
You can read Milwaukee's budget plan right now on our WISN
and this
app.
is where I say that we got to make sure that what's going on is something that we can actually see some tangible outcomes. Now, all this stuff that you paying social media people, you paying.
We just pay $88,000 for the truck that don't work.
All I'm saying
Waste
is
of money.
This the wrong person,
absolutely,
to be trying to talk about public safety. See, he playing on the fears of the community.
Of the community. Absolutely.
But the strategy ain't mathing.
No.
The strategy ain't mathing. Matter of fact, the way they running things causing more problems to create crime.
Period.
It's creating crime the way they managing the city.
Where's the data from the safety of the money that when you took our civil engagement? Where is the proof that what you used our money for then of the city being so-called safer?
The sales tax increase.
Absolutely. But because right now you're talking about, again, you want to highlight the safety for this $2 billion. I'm talking about.
And then,
Tory.
Okay, so the police department already get half the budget.
That part.
Okay. And they got a shortage with half the budget.
That part.
And so when you talk about crime, police don't resolve crime. They react to crime.
That part.
So basically, you just want to increase the mass incarceration level.
Absolutely.
Instead of getting to the core issue of how to really reduce the crime. Really,
the reactionary.
All I'm saying is that anybody with eyeballs can see that this ain't gonna be no positive outcome on the people.
Absolutely
And
not.
you talking about parking?
Come on.
You talking about what's already happening with the parking? A lot of y'all, y'all got to pay to park outside your house.
Not only that.
And now they finna increase the fines.
Think about this, because I was just downtown, at the courthouse, and it states $2 and something for 2 hours or something like that. When you put your money in there, I put $3.80 in there, okay? Because it don't stop. So we're being taxed to the max with nothing to show for it. And now you're talking about each citation is going to cost us more money. The property taxes, with people already in the risk of losing their homes due to the property taxes. Our paychecks not going up. We Energies is taxing us.
They going up.
You're paying to park in front of your house. You're paying to park on the streets, even downtown. Remember, they moved the time back. At first, after 5 o'clock.
Right.
You could park for free. Now it's 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is absolutely egregious. And then you're saying that you're going to fix the streets. We're already driving hoopties. I don't know about nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
And
so
then
hit this pothole.
Hold on. And then they plotting on you.
Come on.
And it went over some of y'all heads. They plotting on the people because it said the fee bump along with the Department of Public Works plan to issue 44,000 more tickets.
Come on.
So they already got the 44,000 on the budget.
Already wrote in. It's guaranteed.
You got to get these many tickets. And that's expected to bring in extra $2 million in revenue off of your stress.
Come on. Our paychecks ain't went up.
Look, let me tell you something. All I know is y'all got to pay attention what's going on, because right now it don't matter who the president.
Come on.
Their local election is affecting the resident.
That part.
And when you see stuff like this and y'all just shaking hands and smiling and sniggling and giggling, and they doing what you call sensationalized talking points, reckless driving. I just want to make sure. Exactly. And they pulling on y'all ideas. Misdirection, they fear-mongering.
Absolutely.
That's another fear-mongering. It's happening.
Yes, it is.
But what I'm saying is, how do you stop all of that when some of y'all policies and the way y'all moving is creating all that?
The question that I have, who talked to their constituents? Because, again, each one they said this was a unanimous decision. Okay, so all of our alderman people agreed to tax us again. Okay? These are the same individuals. This is the same mayor who, with the county executive, David Crowley, agreed to take the civic engagement on what they should do with our tax dollars. And now here you come talking about 2025, taxing us again.
Look, let me tell you something. See, during this election, they fearmongered y'all to fall in line.
Facts.
And they did a lot of celebrity ideas.
Yep.
They told you that, and this is how they marketed to black folks.
Come on.
Milwaukee's a majority black township.
Absolutely.
Majority black.
Yep.
And when you talk about, I'm going to spend all this money on safety, that's fear-mongering. I already know. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm no safety person.
Come on.
I'm the one that they come to feel safe here in this township.
Come on.
So I can tell you without doubt that these folks don't know what they talking about when it comes to safety. And it's because of how they moving that's creating problems for me.
Period.
Well, this is why I can't rest at night.
Absolutely.
Because these folks is up all night being harmed by the way that they running and mismanaging the funds here in the city of Milwaukee. That's the real problem.
Come on.
That we got the people that's creating the problem saying they're going to solve the problem.
That part.
And I'm telling you that because I'm the one they screaming for in the middle of the night to come and help against the violence, against all of the things that they saying on the news and having to track these people down.
I just want to know, what is the plan for safety? Because if you're talking about wellness and safety, we know they ain't done nothing. We know that previously they was supposed to been prevention, and they were reactionary. You understand? Like,
I tried to have a meeting with this man.
That part.
I tried to have a meeting with Ashanti Hamilton. Y'all heard me live when the mayor came on the show. He said he was going to have a meeting. I got people and really good, I'm talking about really good people trying to set this meeting up.
Good intentions, yes.
With great, I'm talking about these people are really good people, well-to-do people that's trying to set the meeting up, and he giving them the runaround.
I told you.
So what I'm saying is I'm just letting y'all see what I already knew.
Facts.
I just need y'all to see, because sometimes y'all, if I tell y'all something, y'all don't believe it. So when I'm showing y'all in real time, these people stopping in here, Tory, we know what you do. We know how you get down. The city, the whole state, the United States, Chicago, they all call me for help.
Come on.
So what I'm saying is, if you got a person like me that's willing to sacrifice and you don't want to listen or sit down, what is that?
Come on.
So in my mind, y'all need this to happen so y'all can create a livelihood for yourself.
Yep.
Because it's money in brokenness. It's money in confusion.
Yep.
And I need to keep y'all scared so y'all don't see what's really happening in.
And that's we being robbed.
And they bamboozling us. Every time you look up, it's an extra tax. Every time you look up, they already plotting on $44,000, y'all.
Come on.
To get a ticket. That's increased by $12.
Come on.
After the sales tax increase.
And it varies.
After the NPS.
Absolutely.
After all, so y'all keep raising taxes, but ain't bringing no living wage jobs to the city. That's all I'm saying. So where the management, what the mismanagement is off the chain.
For real. And remember, this was unanimous. So your alderperson agreed. There was no pushback. Matter of fact, if your alderperson talked to you as the constituent and asked you what you want, because my alderman ain't asked me nothing. I ain't heard nothing. There hasn't been no article. There was no going in front of the camera and asking the 7th district what it was that we wanted. So you're not speaking for me. When you said yes on this, you couldn't have talked to me. You couldn't have listened to the Tory Lowe show, because we already said we already broke.
And the thing is, it's going to continue to happen because they got the titles, they got the mission statements, and they're getting the funding.
Absolutely.
And no matter who the president of the United States is, these are the people that the money from the state go to, your taxpayers' dollars go to. These are the people you elected to put in these positions to manage the city.
Absolutely.
And it don't matter who the president is, that mismanagement thing, you can't overcome it.
All across the
especially
board.
if they making sure their buddies is straight, even though they doing a horrible job, they just making sure that they friends, families, and people they know get in positions. How the lady get the $88,000 for the Mario Kart for the reckless driving? You talking about reckless driving, but you put out an $88,000 car that don't even run with taxpayers' dollars. But we supposed to trust you to have the best interest of safety in the city.
On.
That ain't even adding up. Even if you're using common sense.
And it broke down. Where's that?
We don't even know where it's at. It ain't even running.
Who agreed? What person agreed with this individual?
Hey.
Okay, this is the malfeasance, and this is what I'm talking about, the incompetence
Hey, look,
of this
we got to run the break. We got to run the break, DJ Brother Z. We got to run the break. When we come back, we got Winky on the lines. We got some chat. We got some talk to text. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It's a big week for Concordia University, Wisconsin's College Scholarship Month on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. During this week, we will highlight the many scholarship opportunities they offer and tell you why your student should apply to attend Concordia. Remember, whether you're in high school with big dreams or a full-time adult with a busy schedule, Concordia is here to help you reach your goals and so much more. For more information, visit cuw.edu. Concordia University, Wisconsin. Live uncommon.
What are some of the things that we need to really focus on to get our fair share of these opportunities, i.e. access to capital?
You know, it's very important to always think about building a strong business plan, understanding the financial parameters around what you're trying to accomplish, building great networks and great relationships so you can have partnerships and building out your dream. And then finding a good financial partner like Old National to help really orchestrate your vision of the organization. And then, as you know, DT, you wouldn't be where you're at because you're phenomenal, doing great work. And then you have to really have to go to work. If you have that dream, you have that vision, the business plan, the financial piece, then you have to really work at it and keep building.
Learn more about the Old National Bank Small Business Empowerment Loan by visiting oldnational.com/small business or contact a small business banker at Old National Bank.
Don't think twice. Call Geis.
Garage doors giving you headaches? Best way I know how to deal with it is to call my friends at Geis. Family owned since 1955, Geis is the trusted authority on garage doors and openers in southeastern Wisconsin. Trust me, I use them too. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to match your exact needs. For fast, reliable garage repair solutions, go to GeisDoors.com or call 262-784-4250. GeisDoors.com.
Don't think twice. Call Geis.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that a lot of life's firsts are better with help from American Family Insurance. Like your first home expansion or your first big lightning strike. There's a first for everything. Get the right home policy at the right price with the right help from American Family's agents. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
In our community, you will find a Center for Food Security. You'll discover a Center for Behavioral Health Support, a proven Center for Home Care, a successful Center for Employment, a Center for Trauma Recovery, and more. We are Centers for Independence. Find out how you can support Centers for Independence's work and mission at cfihope.org/independence.
This is Sherwin Hughes from The Truth with Sherwin Hughes. And Truth Nation, you can now watch my show live on YouTube every day from 9 a.m. until noon. Yep, you can get 3 full hours of watching Sherwin doing his thing streaming live on YouTube Monday through Friday. You'll get the same insightful conversations about policy, politics, and lifestyle while also seeing my reaction to the unpredictability of our listeners. So go to YouTube right now, subscribe to 1017 The Truth, and see this wonderful smile live every day.
It's College Month on the award-winning 1017 The Truth, and we want to help your young scholars get those free scholarship dollars. All month long, we will be highlighting local universities who offer full tuition scholarships and local organizations who help students find thousands of dollars in scholarships each year. So be sure to tune into 1017 The Truth's College Month so you can learn how your scholar can get those scholarship dollars. College Month on The Truth is sponsored by Educators Credit Union and Concordia University, Wisconsin.
All your favorite interviews and best moments live in one place.
You know, I'm working in the morning, and I was listening back on the Truth app.
Download the new 1017 The Truth app now. Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 The Truth. coming with straight truth.
I want to ask you just a simple question. Are you afraid of black people? Yes or no? And if so, why? Does it matter where we're from? If we're from Africa, are you more afraid of an African black, a Haitian black, a Caribbean black, a Jamaican black, a Kamala Harris black, like a hybrid black? Are you only half afraid of biracial people? Are you afraid of black people? I'm curious. And if so, why? Has a black person or have black people hurt you or harmed you in any way?
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Milwaukee Black Talk.
It started with a prediction.
Go out there and play basketball and win. And how many games? 6.
It became the culture.
Chance of Bucks in 6.
Being a Bucks fan means you live and breathe Bucks in 6. Brandon Jennings created the prophecy. Tune into Behind the Bucks, the story of Brandon Jennings on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, and streaming wherever you get your podcasts.
That's for the culture.
One smile is great, but one smile in a community of smiles is so much better. A smile has a secret power that most people don't know about. A smile multiplies. It spreads from one person to the next, stretching across entire groups of people. Smile Train knows this and is proud to be creating a wave of smiles across the cleft lip and palate community in over 70 countries. Patients, doctors, advocates, fundraisers. Collectively, our smiles are a celebration of the transformed lives of over 1.5 million children. Learn how Smile Train is helping the cleft lip and palate community at smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, they can truly thrive, like Marta.
And now we'll hear from our class valedictorian, who with our hard work never ceases to amaze us. Please welcome Marta Moreno.
And Alex.
Hey, Alex, how did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
I knew it. Let's meet up later to celebrate.
And Diego.
Mom! I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow. feedingamerica.org/actnow. A public service announcement brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
All of your favorite 1017 The Truth content whenever you want. The Truth app has it all. The Truth is on 1017 and 1510 WGKB Waukesha, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And we got the queen.
Hey, yo.
The advocate, the author, Elizabeth Brown, in studio.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Brown, we've been talking about some of the things that probably got missed during the election.
Absolutely.
In the city. We talking housing. We talking education.
Yes.
We talking now this new budget.
Come on.
Hey, it's a lot going on. They while y'all up here going to the polls,
come on.
They out here trying to take control.
That part.
I'm just saying. And we got to make sure that we keep our eyes open and understand what the real fight is.
Absolutely.
And I think that a lot of people have said, okay, I voted. I'm about to go back in the House.
Can't do it.
And what we're saying is no, that vote was for change.
Yeah.
And regardless of who you voted for, keep that same energy and put it into
Locally.
the neighborhoods.
Yes.
We got to watch these local elected officials because they the ones that's robbing you.
Hey.
They the ones that got you looking across the street.
The real
but got
boogeyman.
their hand in your pocket.
Hey.
They done got the sales tax up.
Yeah.
They didn't win and got the referendum, got some more money.
Absolutely.
Now they saying with this budget, they trying to get more money.
$2 billion. And it's falling back on the people. They okayed it to continue to violate the people. And again, we're talking about all of these raises. No raises. We ain't heard a raise for our paychecks yet. Like the regular folk haven't received
living wage.
No relief.
Right.
Zero to
They
none.
said the average person was making like $15 an hour.
Food higher, gas higher. You're talking about
and
property
don't talk
taxes.
about daycare
Man,
and all this other stuff that you got to do.
Come on.
You know, I'm just saying, like, if this is the case, why everything is going up?
But
and why they're not bringing in industries and monies for living wages in the community where you're trying to raise the taxes. Where
Absolutely.
Everything is going up, but yet they're not bringing in economic ideas
Not at all.
to compete.
When you think about the conversations me and you have all the time, like maybe we need to be thinking about taxing individuals that's coming into the city to work, because the people that live in Milwaukee don't work in Milwaukee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The people that don't live in Milwaukee, they taking the money out of here. You dig what I'm saying? They coming in here, getting the money, moving it out. Why don't we set up, because again, we're wasting money anyway.
Well, we being taxed because we live here, and the people that living on the outskirts
not being taxed.
Hey.
They taking the money out of here.
Well, I'll say this. When you allow people to bump your
Absolutely.
head, this is what happens. When you take your eyes off the real person that's in your back pocket,
Real talk.
they got you looking across the street, but they got their hand on your wallet.
Come on.
They got their hand on your livelihood right here in the local level, but they got you looking in the sky. Don't look up. Look straight across from you.
And
that's where the problem
pulling
is.
on the strings, talking about safety. When the last time you felt safe?
And not only that, when did they issue a plan that made you feel like they knew what they was talking about in the last 3-4 years?
In the last 10, can we get some data for what you did with the last tax hike on the people?
And the sad part about it is, all we got in the last couple months is a truck that don't even run.
Don't run.
$88,000 of the taxpayers' dollars went to a reckless driving truck.
Yes.
That don't
That
even
ain't
run.
Hey.
That they don't even start. It's ugly. And it was made
accidents.
by, hold on, and this is the killer part. The person that got the $88,000 don't even know what to do when it comes to safety in the community.
That part.
This is an art project.
Connection.
This is a failed art project at $88,000. This person ain't even an advocate. This person ain't even out here in the streets.
Don't even know
They
who this
got
person is.
$88,000 to make a car that don't run, and they said that this has something to do with reckless driving. And I bet you, when the budget come, that's why he said he's going to concentrate on reckless driving, because now they finna do a lot of press conferences.
Yeah.
See, this is what the Kamala Harris strategy.
Yeah.
I'm finna do a lot
Failure.
of glitz.
Yeah.
A lot of media.
Yeah.
And then I get to go home and make y'all believe something that is not.
The illusion
That's
tour.
all this is. That's how they get down.
The illusion tour. And we have 0330 on the talk to text who said, I keep saying if everybody stops spending money for, no, that's 9069, I'm sorry. I keep saying if everybody stops spending money for 6 months in the city will be so damn nervous. And then 0330 said, and if your car wasn't a hoopty, it is by the time you live here for a month.
Because of the potholes.
Because of the potholes. Now, let's not forget that this is the same mayor who put all of these concrete boulders on the side of the street. Didn't even fill up the potholes. Okay? So now we got these
He took
boulders.
the Barada property strategy.
Man. Talking about incompetence.
Hey, like I said, we watching it. We letting it happen. I got to blame us at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got to blame the citizens and the residents at this point. Because it's a repeated cycle over and over again.
Yeah.
And we got to act like we don't see this, that we're turning a blind eye to this. Y'all still excited to see the people that's causing the problems, but yet they're saying they're gonna fix the problem. I gotta blame the residents that's living in these communities at some point.
I mean, again, it is. And like I said, this is why. No time for games. This is why the so-called mayor and the county, like they don't get ain't no smile when I see these fools.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, even if that, they don't need no smiles. They won to me.
Absolutely,
they winning. Yeah. They got
Truly.
cash.
Hey.
They got new suits.
Hey,
they out here. They getting scrimps.
They getting
eating scrimps and steaks. They don't care how you feel about them. Your attitude don't mean nothing.
It don't.
It's your vote. If you continue to allow people to succeed and they're not producing, they winning.
Hey, they definitely winning.
And so the people are losing. And all I'm saying is to the people, we have to make sure that when we talk about making change, when you talk about vote, when you talk about these elections, when you talk about how we're going to get ahead, we definitely got to start paying attention to the local process, because these are the processes that are governing our lives.
Yes.
And they got you looking across the street down at Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. They got you looking at Project 2025, but you barely got money to stay alive.
In 2024.
That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
And so since you distracted with all this mainstream media marketing, you don't see that they just passed a budget where they already got at least 44,000 people targeted already.
Yes.
With the
it's
tickets.
In the bag.
They already said
that's in the bag.
Some of y'all gonna fall victim to this.
And like you said with the social media, he talking about taking 70,000 of that $2 billion and putting it into social media for recruiting for police officers and firefighters. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to head to the lines. If y'all want to join the conversation, save our streets.
Save our streets, SOS.
Call in if it's things that we need to be paying attention to now that the election is over with some of these agencies, these entities, and the way they moving, where we can direct the energy and our attention to. Call in 833-212-1017. Hey, we need y'all to tap in. We need y'all to stay locked in.
Facts.
Winky Blue, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, good afternoon to you, my man.
Blessings,
hey,
brother.
Listen, what you saying is absolutely right, man. We've got to focus on these locals right now. Chevy got in, Cavalier Johnson got in. I don't even want to call him Chevy. That's kind of slick. We're going to give him his name, Cavalier. Cavalier Johnson got in on a fluke the first time. Then he run almost unopposed the second time and got in. Black folk is steady playing identity politics because he's black. He's not for you because white folks is pulling his string. Listen to this right here, man. This dude has got to be a one-time mayor after this. He's bad news. He's just as bad as the boy over in Chicago, man. And black folk got a problem now. I'm getting mad at us now because we see what's going on and we study putting these people in place. Now, I also want to say something to Ron Johnson. Ron Johnson, he's over the Joseph Project. My friends went to a Joseph Project function right after the election. They wouldn't even let her or Tim Rogers in. Orlando Owens said, y'all, we ain't letting you in. Wouldn't let them in. So the girl said, well, can I get a plate? The Negro had to plate out the dough. This is the reason why we can't get a foot in the... Huh?
Orlando Owens did that?
Orlando Owens put the girl had her plate out the door, said you can't come in here. But she worked on Hubby's campaign. She was on a couple of Hubby's commercials. Let me say this to you, man. Orlando Owens, Gerard Randall, and the little dude Kinzer has lied to white folk and told them that they got the thumb on the black community's pulse. They got their thumb on the black, which they're lying. They done cost the Republicans 2 major elections. That's that little black state operation. They done cost to Tim Michaels, which is a good cracker that spend money. Hubby, I really didn't fool with Hubby too much because he was too wrapped up into the state party. He's listening to Gerard Randall and them. They cost him an election. Hubby thought he was going to slide in on a Donald Trump's win, but it didn't work when it came down to Milwaukee. That girl, Tammy Baldwin, come out really gravy, man. But had he put the right people on the ground, because they were lying to him that they had this situation. Right. They did not have it. So locally, I'm gonna tell Ron Johnson with the Joseph Project, it's a fine thing. But Ron, you done played that too far, too long. Okay, just like we worked, the independents worked Trump from all the way up from Ashland, Wisconsin, the Bad River Indian Reservation, all the way down to Zion, Illinois. We worked that thing, man, brother. The Joseph Project is all right, but every time we talk to you about opening the door for more black folk to get involved or open up another Joseph Project, you brush us off. You send us to them people. It's on and cracking. Johnson, we're going to send you packing as well. And I tell you something, man. Chevy Johnson, we need to find somebody, even if we got to find somebody to primary Ron Johnson if he ain't serious, man. Chevy Johnson, we got to get him out of office, man. He bad news. He ain't doing it. The powers to be just working the little boy. They just work. What is he, 33? They just working him, man. They working him like a Hebrew slave, man.
Hey.
Salute.
Work. Hey. So, wow. You know, but hey, we got the lines open. If it's something that we missed, Truth Nation, that need to be talked about now that these elections over, don't let the energy for change die out.
Absolutely.
Pat, you're on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, King. Hey, Queen.
Hey,
salute, Queen.
I just wanted to say that, I was in the slumber and I am waking up. I know that I was in the slumber because I didn't see a lot of this stuff that's happening now. But now I know that all hands should be on deck.
Come on.
The black vote is important. The black dollar is important. The black voice is important.
Right.
Instead of going to the basketball games, we need to be protesting in front of them games and telling them that we need justice instead of giving up our dollars to buying things that we don't need and just trying to have an all-white party or all-black party. We need to be protesting and saying our kids need us, our elderly need us, and we're gonna have to show up and show out. That's all I think.
Agree.
I think that we're gonna have to put everything on the table. We're gonna have to boycott. We're gonna have to watch our dollars. We're gonna have to use our voice and
regroup, rethink, and reshape.
All this money is going to the downtown.
Come on.
Downtown is beautiful.
It sure is.
Seen it at night?
Yes.
It's beautiful.
It lit up real
but
nice.
But then when you come into our neighborhoods, we got potholes, we got rats, we got, it's terrible.
It is.
So I think everything that we used to use, every tool that we got, we need to pull it out the bag. That's what I think. Y'all have a great day.
Hey,
all right, Pat.
Queen.
Hey, look, this is where we got to be.
This is what we got to do.
And I'll tell you this, we got elected officials in our districts.
Yes.
Where we live.
Absolutely.
See, the downtown aldermen don't look like me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Not.
What I'm saying is we got to make sure we start with the people that are governing where we live.
That part. Yes, absolutely.
And then we can work our way around. But if you don't got those people under control, you ain't got no control.
No.
Because these are the people you let speak for you on your behalf down here at City Hall.
That you
and if they not speaking on your behalf and getting what you want, you got the power to get rid of them. And this is where we lack.
Yep.
To get rid of these people. Sometimes people tell me, if you can get in these positions, it's a lifetime job.
Hey.
I said, oh, wow.
Career politician.
Absolutely. Okay. Hey, look, it's
checkout time.
It's time.
Time to clean the house.
When we come back, Truth Nation, we got some callers on the lines. We got some talk to text. We got some chat. We're going to try to get to it all when we get back, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. The Milwaukee Panthers continue their road trip as they head to Virginia Wednesday night to take on the Longwood Lancers.
We have confirmed that. Back goes John Lovelace Jr. transition dunk on a tomahawk for Johnny.
Scott Warris has the coverage Wednesday starting at 5:30 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield.
Stillwell offensive rebound, spin, score, and a foul.
Tip-off happens at 6 o'clock.
Fathers, grandfathers, future fathers, and father figures, bring your families and join Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson at the Milwaukee Fatherhood Summit Saturday, November 16th at Milwaukee Academy of Science from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Don't miss this one-stop shop resource fair connecting Milwaukee families with job opportunities, child support help, health education and screenings, financial empowerment, legal assistance, and fatherly inspiration. The featured speaker is Pastor Kenneth Locke from Evolve Church. Bring your teens and learn about internships, jobs, and local mentoring opportunities. Register to be eligible to win gift cards, so don't wait. Gifts and prizes will also be available for families during the event. Pre-register today by visiting milwaukee.gov/fatherhood to join us as a participant and exhibitor, or to support the Fatherhood Summit as a volunteer. That is milwaukee.gov/fatherhood. See you Saturday, November 16th at the Milwaukee Fatherhood Summit, sponsored by the City of Milwaukee, Brewers Community Foundation, and Ascension, Wisconsin.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Life's better with American Family Insurance, because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Ready to glow? RN2 Go Medical Services has you covered. With a top-notch team, including a skilled RN and medical doctor, they offer personalized treatments just for you. Feel fantastic with exceptional post-op care, invigorating IV hydration therapy, and vitamin injections. Enjoy advanced skincare, effective weight loss programs, and beauty enhancements like Botox, fillers, and PDO threads. Rejuvenate with PRP therapy and sculpt your dream body with cutting-edge body sculpting treatments. Why wait? Visit DestinationAestheticsMKE.com now to book your appointment. Your new radiant self is just a click away.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Yeah. I mean, where should I really even start? I got that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my across the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead, thought my raps wasn't facts till they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I could tell they apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me.
It's college month on the award-winning 1017 The Truth, and we want to help your young scholar get those free scholarship dollars. All month long, we'll be highlighting local universities who offer full tuition scholarships and local organizations who help students find thousands of dollars in scholarships each year. So be sure to tune in to The Truth all month long so you don't miss this important information on how your student can go to college and be debt-free. College Scholarship Month on The Truth is sponsored by Concordia University of Wisconsin, Live Uncommon, and Educators Credit Union, achieving more together. Also, Truth Nation, we have teamed up with Associated Bank for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising to 3 Black businesses. Visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com to sign up today. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure right here on The Truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank member FDIC. All right, look, Elizabeth, we got to get back to work.
We never stop.
Salute to all the brothers and sisters on the front line.
Hey, it's our time.
We back outside.
Hey, outside domestically.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you right now, there's situations, crises,
man,
that's going on with the housing, with NPS, with what's going on down there with the taxation,
pandemic,
without representation.
Absolutely.
Okay, now.
Epidemic.
I need y'all to keep that same energy for ourselves.
Absolutely.
We going to head to the lines. Brooke. You're on the new 101.7 The Truth.
Hello.
How you doing,
Salute, Queen.
Hi, Queen. Hi, Tory.
Blessings. How you doing?
I was sitting here because at 6 years old, I have to make myself notes. So I had to pull over and make notes.
Come on.
Okay? So you were talking about taxes.
Mm-hmm.
They should name the new thing tax to the max. Okay?
Wow.
We're taxed out.
Right.
No, I'm serious. Tax to the max, okay?
Absolutely.
Property taxes, taxes on stuff we buy.
Come on.
I mean, come on, man. Come on. Okay, so now, then you talk to real politicians. That shouldn't even be. No one should be allowed to stay in any office until they die or fall over.
Man.
Or can't speak on camera. So that's my thought on that one. I'm sorry, I may sound very abrasive at this point, but it's like I'm tired.
No
I'm
apologies,
tired.
Queen.
Also, career politicians, I'm just going to say this without giving this person's name. My older person, this person doesn't open door policy. I've seen this person out and about, and I said I'd like to discuss some things with you, and I gave them my number, haven't heard from them since.
Oh, wow.
So why do you take our money?
I
And when
feel
it
like you
comes to
should say the name.
Cavalier,
Because you said Cavalier. Hey, I think that they need to, if they not doing their job.
Come on.
Hey.
Call them out.
Malele Cos, I don't have a problem with it.
Hey.
I don't have a problem with it.
And join the club because
I seen her at Walgreens.
a lot of people say the same thing about a lot of these elected officials, that they not come reaching back out and dealing with them straight up, and they taking their money.
Facts.
I seen her at Walgreens on Brady Street, and I said, hello, there's a few things I'd like to discuss with you. And she was like, no problem, very kind. And I said, can I give you my number? And I had that number. My number has changed, but I had that for about a year, and I heard crickets. So that's that. When it comes to Cavalier, the man who spoke before, I'm right behind him. I believe somebody's pulling the strings. Okay?
Yeah.
So puppet would be the proper word. Yes. And then when it comes to downtown, when it comes to town, they'd rather fix up the hop than help the homeless.
Come on.
Oh, they moving the homeless
What's
around.
going on with that
Hey,
one?
come on. Talk about it,
Right,
Queen.
but do you know how much money they've spent on that hop?
Come on.
Millions.
Hey.
Millions.
A bucket with a
And
hole
people
in it.
are homeless.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And then, like you said, with the reckless driving truck,
Come on.
that lasted all of 2 weeks. Okay?
I believe it was broke at the press conference.
They showed a few officers on Capitol Drive for about a week. You might have seen one or two extra cars on Fond du Lac and North Avenue. But after about 2 weeks, what happened to the reckless driving task force?
Puff of smoke and a high wind.
And you said
It's a media run.
And you said they spent $88,000.
$88,000 on that car.
$88,000.
That's ridiculous.
And we being
They need to get that car back and call it a limit. It needs to be called a limit. My last thing, and this seems far-fetched, but I don't know who you all were wanting to vote for, and I don't vote for people because they black. I don't do that. But I was looking at the lesser of two evils, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, Biden should have dropped out before he did, which would have given someone the time to run a maybe more advantageous campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And so now I started a petition. I'm sorry. I did that. If Biden would step out right now, because if a president leaves, what happens with the vice president?
They become the president.
I was just for to tell that story too. It's in the New York Times where
Wait a minute. So
they trying to talk about that.
Okay. So my point is, nobody's saying, so why don't you step aside? Because see, the other person wanted to be a dictator. Am I lying?
Who?
Right?
That was what.
Didn't that the person?
Who was the other person?
Didn't 45 say wanted to be a dictator.
No. No.
Yeah, he did. He
No,
said
ma'am.
for one day he wanted to. Okay. Maybe my is incorrect, but
It's a lot of
I heard
mainstream
he
marketing
wanted to-
narratives, but we listening. I'm listening.
okay. So point being is that if she could possibly step in and do like he plans to do, create some laws that can't be reversed, then we can keep it moving, if you get my drift.
Well, I'll say this. A lot of people been talking about that, and it's in the New York Post. Her ex-communications director says Biden should resign in a scheme to make her the first female president. And this is a conversation that's out here.
But she was president when
I didn't know that.
She was president before when Biden went into surgery. She was the president then.
Temporary, yeah.
Yeah. If she was gonna do something, she would have done something.
Hey, but like I said, it's a lot of talk, but the truth is,
Right.
as a black community, it doesn't matter who in the president if the money is being mismanaged on the local level. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, at the presidential
Like if the
level,
money
too.
going to the people that's wasting it, and it don't hit the areas that it need be, it doesn't matter how much money come in from up top.
And I mean, when we think about it, she had $2 billion, Queen. Look where the money went. It went to other people that already had money. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Beyonce, $10 million for 4 minutes to speak about what? She went on a tour.
Yeah, that's big.
With entertainment.
Right.
She paid entertainers who already had money. Oprah for $1 million. This is a person that you saying you want to be the president when we already, like you saying, locally being taxed to the max. She took $1 billion. You know what we could have did with $1 billion?
Right.
These are the
So
same
do you think 45 is going to do right?
Queen, what I'm going to tell you
I'm sorry. Do you think
he was president before? Because people try to forget about that he was the president before. He was the president before. So when they pushing these narratives, I can see if we never seen this man do this before. He was the president before. What I do know is she just had $1 billion. And she
mismanaged
right
that.
now.
That's a shame. And let me just close with this, and that is that, like you said, we need help in the black community.
Absolutely.
And you had a caller on earlier. See, people, I'm 66. I remember sitting and stand-ins and boycotts.
Mm-hmm.
People have gotten so comfortable, they probably don't even, what's a boycott? You know what I mean?
Right.
But if people stop spending for a minute,
absolutely,
people will wake up. I truly believe. And with that, I thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time.
Thank
Hey,
you, Queen.
blessings, bro.
Salute.
Hey, look, when we come back, we got Land and Banana on the lines. We got the town on the lines. We got some chat. We got some talk to text. We're going to try to get to it all when we get back. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Tonight, you would never abuse power as retribution against anybody.
Except for day one.
Except
Look,
for?
he's going crazy. Except for day one.
Meaning?
I want to close the border and I want to drill.
That's
drill,
not
drill.
That's not.
No, no.
That's not retribution.
I'm going to be. You know, he keeps. We love this guy. He says, "You're not going to be a dictator, are you?" I said, "No. Other than day one, we're closing the border." And we're drilling. After that, I'm not a dictator,
that sounds to me like you're going back to the policies.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
What if you could ask a question that leads to a new way to treat asthma? Discover aspects of the far reaches of space or the depths of Lake Michigan. Develop better ways to manufacture. Researchers at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee ask questions, find answers, and add to our understanding every day. Their discoveries improve lives and fuel our economy. Every advance starts with a question. It starts at UWM, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
The Greater Milwaukee Urban League is celebrating 105 years of legacy and impact. The 105th year milestone community engagement campaign is a mission-driven effort to support employment, education, advocacy, and entrepreneurship initiatives. Together, they can continue their impact and legacy. Join them in raising $1.5 million. Text 105 to 41444 to make a secure online donation today. Visit TMUL.org for more information.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Tory Lowe with his truth.
Breaking news, Milwaukee County Medical Examiner's Office is investigating the death of 43-year-old Devontae L. Mitchell outside of the Hyatt Regency on Sunday as a homicide. Breaking news, a Milwaukee mother is speaking out after her 17-year-old daughter, Amira Wallace, was shot and killed at Milwaukee's Deneen Park. This happened just after midnight on July 22nd. Breaking news, according to a sheriff's office report, Sean Grayson said he shot Sonia Massey after fearing she would throw boiling water at him, which would have caused great bodily harm or death. Breaking news, body cam video shows fatal police shooting of 4-year-old Illinois boy and man holding him hostage. Police responding to a domestic violence call shot a 4-year-old named Terrell Marshawn Miller and his mother's boyfriend. Now that I have your attention, these are families that are more than just a news story. These are families who are hurting. These are families that are searching for justice. As a community, it's our duty to get involved and make sure we do our part to make sure that these families receive the justice that they're searching for. Today, it's their families in the news. Tomorrow is yours. This is why it's important for us to make sure that we stay on the front lines and make sure that we do our part to help change what's going on in our neighborhood. Whether it's police brutality, whether it's senseless violence, whether it's human trafficking, we all can do our part and help each and every family that's affected negatively in our communities get justice.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Tory Lowe Show weekdays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, brought to you by Lowe's. JP Morgan Chase wants to help narrow the racial wealth gap by putting more resources into underserved communities. Nicole King is Executive Director of Community Banking at Chase, and she's known as Harlem's Banker. She talked to Bloomberg about how Chase developed a unique branch in Harlem.
We met with community stakeholders and really asked what are some challenges of the community so this way we can put programming in place. We took that feedback, we created the first of its kind community center. So you can go in and do your everyday banking, but what really makes it special is that it has a community space. In the community space where community managers do financial health workshops, we even have a space for small businesses to do pop-ups.
All in an effort to make banking accessible to underserved communities and to offer tools to help more people better understand their money. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Yeah, I said it, you can call me Caesar, in a dark Caesar, please follow the leader, so Eric B. we are, microphone fiend, it's the return of the God, peace God, it ain't nobody fresher, I'm in Mason, Martin Marcello on the table screaming, the other side, they jealous, we got a banquet full of bras, they got a table full of fellas, yeah, they ain't spinning no cake.
It's big week for Concordia University of Wisconsin College Scholarship Month on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. This week we'll highlight the many scholarship opportunities they offer for students and tell you why your students should apply to attend Concordia. Remember, whether you're a high school student with big dreams or a full-time adult with a busy schedule, Concordia University of Wisconsin is where you can go to reach your goals. For more information, visit cuw.edu. All right. Look, we've been asking Truth Nation to call in and talk about things that we may have been, that things that may have been overshadowed by the election in our community, things that we need to put our focus on. Lana Banana, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Salute, Queen.
How y'all doing today?
How you doing, Lana?
Salute, Queen. All right, how you, Tory?
Blessings, Lana.
Good. Well, I want to say, Hugo Johnson, I'm calling him Hugo because Cavalier, I think they still make it, but Hugos are gone and obsolete and ain't no good. So, so he sold himself to the masters, just like Samuel Jackson. What is the Django?
Oh, wow.
The D silent. How you pronounce it?
The Django.
The Django. Thank you. Yeah, that's who he is because he mocked the black people so that he can satisfy the people who are paying him or who show him some attention as far as like money. That's paper. So how are you gonna make paper cause you to make a mockery out of your own people? He sold himself to them, and he left over some melanin, and that melanin is being held captive in him, and I want some of that melanin because he don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? You don't sell yourself out like that, and like I said, man make the money don't make the man, but evidently the money is making him. So he's worthless. He has no value. That $88,000 ugly truck is worth more than he is. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that to your people. You don't sell your people out and yourself and make a mockery out of us like that.
Well, he got a raise out of it.
Hey, everybody ain't our people. Just because they
gave
look
himself
like
a raise.
us. Skin folk ain't.
And he's going to raise up out of office. And he's going to raise up out of office. He's going to be like that. You go.
Come on.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you right now, all power's in the people. And like I said, this is why we're having these conversations because to me, if they want to condition us to think a certain way, they'll just throw press conferences all week.
Absolutely.
And then they'll say the mission statement in the press conference, and then we are still wondering where the results are, and it's resultless efforts, and they taking the money, they getting raises, they putting up ideas that don't even work, the cars. And look, I can't go past the car because you talking about reckless driving and safety. And you didn't put out a car that don't even work. That it don't even work. You can't even use the car. It was a waste of taxpayers' dollars.
Come on.
It was a bad idea. The person that put the car together had no clue, don't even have no clue. You know how much $88,000 would have worked for somebody that was really out here on the front lines?
Absolutely.
You could have took that and put it in somebody's situation to help them continue to do some of that frontline work that's going on. They'll put imitation frontline ghost advocates out here to make y'all believe that these people is the ones that's working in your best interest. They'll do anything to make y'all think something that is not.
That illusion of inclusion and the reality of what's really happening, we being taxed to the max.
And that's what's really happening.
They already know that the poorest people live in the inner city of Milwaukee, and it's crazy to me that this is a mayor who also agreed, him and the county executive, to tax us. Everybody know that the people that live in the city of Milwaukee make the least, but we're being taxed the most. It makes absolutely no sense. There's no money coming into our city. All of the money being pulled outside of our city. The people that work in Milwaukee don't live in Milwaukee, okay? We have to go to other townships, Brookfield and places like that to spend our money. No money is coming into our township.
And if you want to get a good job, you got to go to the outskirts to get a good job.
Absolutely. Not even to the point of them taxing us with the property tax. We have individuals who came to us who told us they're trying to get buildings to open up in the same council, Uncommon Council, is giving them red tape.
Right, giving them the runaround.
So they can't open up anything here because y'all don't want us to have anything, but you want to continue to tax us. Everything that went up but our paychecks. And that's ridiculous.
And that's sad because we are continuing to do the things that we are all looking at.
Yes.
We a lot of the stuff we talking about, we all see it.
Come on.
Okay, so now it's a matter of what you finna do.
Facts.
Because, hey, this ain't no secret what's happening.
Come on.
The whole community, every time I talk to somebody, we all saying the same thing. Right. Okay, but are we all doing the actions that it takes to rid ourselves from the headaches that we're facing in our communities with these people that are supposed to be in elected position, governing us, governing our townships? I'm going to tell you right now, when you see them outside on the outskirts, they telling them people a real plan.
Oh, yeah.
But when you see them in the inner city, it's a hope.
Oh, yeah.
It's a dangling of the carrot strategy. It's a fear-mongering. Well, no matter how you feel, if these other people do it.
Come on.
See, this is the BS that's been going on for years.
And the bamboozling, the hoodwinking. We just got robbed for the Say Yes to NPS $252 million.
Right.
And now you going to run it back to a $2 billion?
Hey, for the city.
The same people.
Hey.
Who children are not having education, we got the adults, we're talking about the coaches, the referees, the teachers who've been complaining the whole time, who hiding their face and saying they're not getting any relief.
And they scared.
And you going to tax the people that you not paying. Somebody make it make sense.
I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't going to never add up, but it's adding up in their bank accounts.
Come on, man.
It's adding up on Friday.
The check clearing for them.
It definitely going to clear.
Yeah.
But we're going to head to the lines, the town. You're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Huh?
Hello?
How you doing, town?
What up, Tory?
Blessings, town.
What's going down? What's going down, Queen?
Salute, King.
Hey, I'm gonna be real short because I got my mama and I got my nephew up in the car, so I ain't even go hammer though. But I'm straight up, real talk.
Salute to the Queen.
This real
hey,
stuff,
Queen.
man.
Hey, nephew.
Hey.
Blessings. How y'all doing?
Yeah, it's my mom, my nephew. Yeah. I mean, they doing good. You know what I'm saying? But like, check it out. This is what it is, though. It's crazy. Like, it's been the same people, all this time, man. All these years in politics. It's the same names, the same families, and we sick of that. We sick of that because it's obviously all y'all doing is y'all kowtowing.
Come on.
All y'all doing is kowtowing, And so it's time for all of them to go. They really all need to go. Because, I mean, it's just ridiculous. And then the crazy part about it is, though, like, okay, look, I ain't vote for Trump. Trump won. That's the facts.
Right.
Be quiet, my guy. That's the fact. So, okay, what can we do to get better?
Right.
But then when I be talking to some of the high-ranking Democrats, the national and local and on the station, they got excuses. And then when you be talking about the excuses, what they do is they demean you. They demean you, and they try to knock your intelligence. Thank you. You're welcome, Mama. Love you. You too.
Listen to the people.
Bye. Hey, you heard her.
Hey, salute Queen Mother.
Hey, yeah, she's just hitting it. But yeah, though, they try to knock you. They knock your intelligence or whatever like that. If you don't have the exact question to the answer that they pose to you, but originally you gave them a question about something different, and they try to play professor with you,
Yeah, they spin.
That's not just that super spin cycle. That's not just local. That's not just local.
This is the way they talk.
That's a national plan on how they get you. Yeah. And then, like how you see, I don't know if y'all saw this real fast because I don't want to take up your time, bro. I know it's your show. But Pelosi was going at it with Bernie Sanders.
Right.
And Bernie Sanders was.
I said that yesterday. Yeah.
He was keeping it 100. Like, man, y'all not talking to the working people. Some of these rules and some of these things y'all want for certain communities. The other communities are like, hold on. And Americans are saying, like, y'all done went too far with this.
He said they abandoned the working class.
They did.
Yeah, they abandoned the working class.
That's what Bernie said.
And there's an argument for that. Even if you don't agree wholeheartedly with that. Yes,
it's real. But not only that,
so
the monies that was spent, she spent to, they was trying to get her to push money for the grassroots in the black townships and stuff like that, and she refused to do that.
Oh my goodness!
Well.
Hold on. Let me give you something. Let me give y'all some. Hey, Tory, you my boy, right? So give you this breaking news right now, my guy. Check this out. Hey, I was working for him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, check this out. I was double dipping. You understand me? Yeah.
You ain't wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, my brother Theo came from Vegas. He was working for him.
Absolutely. Nobody's wrong.
Like I said, I told you, get that cash.
No matter which side you
Hey,
working
you got to
for.
pay these bills.
Absolutely.
They raising the taxes.
Hey, again.
I never knocked nobody for none of it because you know what? I understood.
Stand in the aisle.
What's happening. You know what I mean?
Stand in the aisle.
But like I said,
utilize both sides.
Now that it's going down, now that it didn't went down, what we got to pay attention to.
Man.
Because, we got to pay attention to what's happening outside our window. The caller, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
What's going on, Tory Lowe?
Blessings.
What's up, Queen? How y'all feel?
Salute, King.
Well, what I want to say is, as far as the mayor here, he is just as unqualified as a lot of politicians. And people in Milwaukee had a chance to put in the most qualified politician that we have had in our generation, who has passed 100 pieces of legislation through our state legislator, through the state legislator, state assembly, Lena Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we have a low voter turnout, when we have an opportunity like that, we can't really complain about what he does to us when we helped him get in. You know, we could have somebody who, for example, there are people right now who would not be employed with the Milwaukee Bucks were it not for this sister. There are people who have had their wages doubled because this sister has been a fighter. And like you said, if you're standing in the middle and you're really looking and you're informed, nobody can spin you. Because 100 to 0, like when she ran against Mandela Barnes, 100 to 0 means the people should come out to support you as you support them.
Right.
And when it comes to the vice president, the $17 billion that she provided, along with the Biden administration, will put a lot of black kids through HBCUs, which is where we get 40% of our doctors, our lawyers. And so that in itself shows value and shows effort on her behalf for our community. So when people come out and say she's done nothing, that's a lie. So you don't have to be spun. None of these politicians should affect your whole life, like Leah said, because if you out here grinding, doing what you need to do participating and being on the front line, then you are doing you're doing your due diligence to know who has your best interest at heart. And a person who says they want to be a dictator is setting themselves up to be a career politician. Let's see how that works out.
All right.
Hey, salute.
Well, thank you for tapping in. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you right now, Truth Nation, a powerful conversation. When we come back, Elizabeth Brown, I want to get your final thoughts.
Let's do it.
Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
What's good, y'all? This is 101.7 The Truth's Telly Hughes, and I am Milwaukee. The goal of Truth Be Told with DT and Telly is to provide a platform for citizens of Milwaukee and Truth Nation to have their voices heard about concerns that have daily, direct impact. So join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations where you can speak your truth. We are the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, Milwaukee Black Talk.
Sometimes it takes a breakdown to have a breakthrough. And at Vin Baker Recovery, they understand the power of having real support while you're on that journey to recovery. This is why at Vin Baker Recovery, they customize treatment plans specific for your needs. Vin Baker Recovery provides our community and anyone looking for help with access to mental health care and recovery support, helping you treat addiction. So whether opioid abuse, alcohol, or other controlled substances, Vin Baker Recovery helps you get back to the lifestyle that you know will be the best option for your future. Vin Baker Recovery offers licensed counseling and therapy services to curb the mental health problems that have been impacting our communities for far too long. They provide services like medication-assisted treatment, outpatient care, and hub and spoke services with peer support. So what are you waiting for? Vin Becker Recovery accepts walk-ins and appointments. It's just that easy. Just visit VinBeckerRecovery.com. That's VinBeckerRecovery.com. They're here to help you win the day.
At Concordia University, Wisconsin, your future is more than a degree. It's an opportunity to lead and serve. With over 90 degrees, small class sizes, and a supportive Christian community, we prepare you to have a vocation with purpose, both in your career and in life. Whether you're a high schooler with big dreams or a full-time adult with a busy schedule, Concordia is here to help you reach your goals. Concordia University, Wisconsin. Live uncommon.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Experience, knowledge, and results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, it's your boy Tory Lowe. And guess what? Cousin Subs is spicing things up this fall with a new sub and delicious shake. The Chipotle cheesesteak sub with either grilled to order chicken or steak features pepper jack cheese, sauteed green peppers and onions, jalapenos, and Chipotle ranch dressing. And that's not all. Pair the Chipotle cheesesteak with the new pumpkin pie shake and your taste buds will fall in love. Order in-store or online via the mobile app. Cousin Subs, we believe in better. All right, Elizabeth Brown.
Hey, yo. Look here.
Another powerful conversation.
Absolutely.
And we got to make sure that we place a lot of this energy back on the block.
Again, I think we're moving in the right direction, and I just want to highlight the fact when you say dictatorship, what's happening right now when people taking our money and doing what they want to do and not what we tell them to do. You highlight the word dictator coming out of his mouth, but there was nothing. You didn't say what he said before. You didn't say what he said after. You just highlighted what it was that you wanted to run on. At the end of the day, it's our time. The dictatorship needs to be in each one of us, making sure that we're doing what it is that we need to do, especially locally, because one thing for sure and two for certain, the world said we wanted the border to be closed. Okay, we spoke. Right now, we're saying what it is that we need in the city of Milwaukee, and that's jobs that's going to be able to produce us to live the way that we need to live, because the local politicians, they're having their way. They're eating, they're playing, they're sleeping. Nobody is listening to the people. That's the dictatorship. When you have individuals that you voted in and you telling them what it is that you want and they doing whatever the hell they want to do, that's dictatorship to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because we told you, the people told you that the world was going in the wrong direction. Nobody listened. So when I hear an individual say, because I said I want the border closed, you understand? So when he said I'm going to close the borders, that's what the people said they wanted. That's what the people voted for. And that's why moving forward, we're going to take that energy that we have for the presidential and we're going to move it into the local. Because now it's time for Cavalier and them to get off the pot.
Hey, look, I appreciate you for being on these front lines. As usual, we got a lot of work to do.
Absolutely. Let's get it.
All right, DJ Brother Z.
All right, Taylor from Waterfall. Let's get it. All right, Queen.
All right, King.
All right, Truth Nation. Look, I'm going to tell y'all this one thing. If I'm able to continue to do what I've been doing without no pushback, then it's the person that's allowing it to happen many times have to come to the realization that they can no longer allow it to happen. And I think that we're at this space where we are waking up to saying, hey, look, it's our fault that they are running away with the taxes, with what they're doing, how they're conducting themselves, and fear-mongering to us, and we're no longer afraid. Like I said, it's time to regroup, rethink, and reshape the black man, the black woman, and the black child. It's 2024, and what we got to do into 2025 is regain the power of our vote, regain the power of our neighborhoods. Hey, look, keep your head on the swivel. Green don't always mean go. And look both ways before you cross the street. I love you. Dr. Ken Harris up next.